Welcome. Next stop, the Fashion Bunker. Please sit back, relax and enjoy your journey.
Hello? Hi, everybody. Peace, 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 peace. Welcome to a rainy, rainy day. Why, Louis? Why? Why does Louis ban me? Hi, everybody. I want to say hi to Debbie. Hi to Nicole Pancakes. Hi, Gloria Latinos. Hi, Kev. Ivy, James Stansfield, American Princess, Michelle S. By the way, thank you, Michelle, for becoming a member. And everybody else who's joining us right now, it's been a doozy. It's been a doozy, and it's raining. It's a storm. It's been brewing up a storm, a mess of something. We're going to be talking about Chanel price increases. We're going to be talking about Louis Vuitton banning me. We're going to be talking about other important topics when it comes to fashion, luxury fashion. Ah, there it is. Hey, Michelle. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Yes, queen. Hold on. My chat stopped. Sarah. Hey, Bella K. Hey, Corinne P. Hey, Heartbreak. Hey, Juliana Santos. Hey, Deeply Airing. Hey, Madame Pomerose. Hey, Bella K again. I guess that was Pharrell's first thing on his agenda, ban Dacob. Yeah, Pharrell wishes. Let me tell you. Not sponsored, but I got one of these, you know, one of those little shops that's like sells stuff imported from all over the world, which is where I coincidentally also discovered Kit Kat matcha. Matcha Kit Kat is where it's at. Oh, a little rhyme. Also not sponsored, but I got this mystery flavor Fanta. Isn't that awesome? It's like all pink. Obsessed. Trying to figure out what it is. Honestly, tastes like bubblegum. Bubblegum with grape. Like grape raspberry. No, grape cherry bubblegum. It's a vibe, and it actually reminds me of, where is it? I've been thinking about it. Where is it, actually? Hold on. Of this bubble gum by Moschino. Literally the way the perfume smells is how that thing tastes. I'm shook. I have here a 10 milliliter vial. So cute. It's a teddy bear perfume. They do them in big, but there's also this munchkin version for travel. And also not sponsored. I bought this myself. Yeah. And but it's so funny because it's like the same color and it also tastes the same. I'm like, what the heck? This smells of bubblegum in the beginning stages, but then it's like not bubblegummy later. It's more kind of like a jasmine rose accord. So I'm like, does this have some rose in it? So I read the ingredients in the back, and it says it has cherry, apple, other berries. So yeah, bubblegum pink. I'm telling you. Hey, Holly Grace, how's it going? Hey, BB. Hey, Natalie Gauthier. Hey, Sherry Forney. The Chanel beauty prices were lower than the fragrance websites. Really? Oh my God. Oh, we're going to talk about all of that, honey. Looks cute, says BB. Thank you. I'm loving the flavor of this thing. It is synthetic AF. like the question mark, like they don't even know what it is. I think they're like, you know what, let's just sell it. Tastes interesting, but doesn't really have a flavor. Tastes like synthetic artificial bubble gum. Corey K says, love you in this color, Dacob. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Corey K. Hey, Trina. Trina's a bubblegum pink. I will be your ghost host for today. Okay? Because, you know, I have to be a ghost if I'm to re-enter Louis, right? So listen, let's begin with the Louis story. As you can see, the rain has stopped, but it's still a stormy weather. It's still quite stormy for us because difficult times with Louis. For those of you who just tune in now, let me quickly do a little, as they would say in Latin and Italian, riassunto. Let me let me juice it up for you and tell you the gist of what has happened, right? So back in January of 2023, I was traveling, was supposed to have a little bit of a holiday, but it turned out not to be a holiday because I had to work a lot after all. So alas, holiday has been postponed yet again. No holiday since 4 or 5 years now. I don't know. But anyway, that's besides the point because we love what we're doing. We love what we're doing. So I was like, while I'm traveling in this idyllic oasis, I was like close to the seaside, beach, resorts, fabulous time. I was like, oh, let me see if they have a Speedy 35 to commemorate this occasion. Because I've been looking for a Speedy 35 in monogram canvas for a long time. And every time I find it, well, once I bought it, came home, saw that it was flawed, I had to return it. That was a long time ago. Then whenever I would travel, I would go to a Louis Vuitton store and I would ask them if they have a Speedy 35. And I would always find some flaws with the Speedy 35. Everywhere I went, there would be some flaws. So here I am in this other place now. I enter the Louis store and I ask for Speedy 35. And it's a long story, but long story short, they do have it. It looks fabulous, darling. No flaws. And I say, okay, I want it. Sales associate doesn't want to sell it to me. They say, you already have 3. I'm like, girl, I don't even own one Speedy 35. I don't have another Speedy. Oh, hold on. Something's in my eye. I'm like, oh, Eileen, I can't see. Eileen Sai, thank you so much for becoming a member, sweetie. Let me just take whatever's in my eyeball out. I can't see it. And then we're going to continue this journey. I don't see it. Oh my God, this is so annoying. Okay, maybe we're good now. So Patreon, thank you for becoming a patron. Thank you. Sorry, not member, patron. Hey, Jason Lover, Alex Lover. Hey, Devon Short. Hey, say hey, Jocelyn, American Princess. All right. So they don't want to sell me the bag because they say you already have 3. I'm like, I don't have 3. I have 0 Speedy 35s. And she's like, no, you have it here. I mean, listen, you can go check out my video, my part 1, where I explain all of this in detail. There was a lot more happening. Like there was also a question about a packing cube. There was also an issue. She didn't know what a packing cube was. I had to tell her what it was. So she felt some kind of way for not knowing her own job, even though she says she's been working there for 14 years. Anyway, then she made me fill out some form because she couldn't find my profile. Then she finds my profile. I mean, it's all really shady and messy. And then she tells me I already have 3, so I have to wait until March to be able to purchase another one. I'm like, hold on. You're not trusting me? Great. Way to go not believing your customer. Granted, you don't know me. I could be lying to you. But I'm like, girl, are you looking up the right profile? Because you can see my entire purchase history on my profile. I do not own a Speedy 35. I'm like, I purchased a Speedy 35 like late August of last year, but I returned it like 3 days later because it was flawed. So that means I have 0 Speedy 35s. You can see that the product has been returned. No, you have 3. I'm like, you're really going to push that now? You're telling me I'm lying to you? Oh, okay. She's like, well, do you still want your packing cube? Like you can't have the Speedy, but you can have the pack. I'm like, honey, I ain't having nothing from you because the way you're treating me, this is a terrible experience. And I told her that as I was leaving, I said, this is leaving a terrible taste in my mouth. This is really, really not a good, like this is going to leave a terrible memory for me. Of course, I'm not going to buy the packing cube now. Like, no, I don't want anything from you. Yes, first world problems, but you know, you're tuning into a video about Louis Vuitton banning me, so you were begging fat, right? So anyway, so then I call my sales associate in my hometown. Well, actually, I write her first, right? And then she wrote me back immediately. She's like, "Oh my God, Dacob, so sorry. Can I call you?" I'm like, "Yes." She was so kind. She called me. She said, "Hey, just to reassure you, I checked in the system." And this is, by the way, after she closed the shop, she still called me. That's how amazing customer service is at Louis. Like, amazing. Which is the opposite of customer service at Chanel, which we're going to get to in just a minute. Because Chanel, I'm coming for. We got to talk, Chanel. We got to talk. But first, let me finish off Louis. So she says, wait, I checked in the system. No, you're fine. You're good to go. Like, you're not blocked. I see that the Speedy 35 that you purchased, you returned it. So you have no Speedy 35 in your purchase history. It's zero. You're not blocked. You did not exceed your purchase limits. You should go check out my Louis Vuitton Banned Me Part 3 and Part 4, where I touch base on exactly that point as well. You could watch it. It's in a very interesting live stream where we analyze together the terms and conditions of sales at Louis, like where we analyze together the exact text that Louis printed on what you're allowed to buy at Louis, how often you're allowed to buy what at Louis Vuitton, and under which circumstances they would block you from purchasing at Louis Vuitton. It's a very interesting video because we really become very analytical, like in the language, like what does it really mean what they're saying? Because some of the terminology that they use might be a little bit tricky. So it was a really, I mean, I loved doing such a geeky, nerdy video like that, like spending like 2 hours just analyzing the text of what they really mean when they say you can buy 2 of these, 1 of these, blah, 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 right? So we'll go. She says, no, seriously, like, there's no issue at all. I'm like, ugh. She's like, well, go back. There's 2 shops close to each other. Go to the other shop, talk to them or whatever. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I feel terrible right now. I don't know if I'm in the mood to do this or not. Let's see, because I'm not in the mood to fight. I'm supposed to be here on holiday and I'm having stress. Okay, whatever. So the next day, Bella K is asking, did she just not want to sell it to you? I don't know. Seems discriminatory and shady. Oh, it was totally shady. Discriminatory, I don't know, but it was shady. And she's like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. Michelle says, was watching Louis Vuitton Ban Me Part 4 when this live came out. And now we're at Part 5, baby. This is Part 5. And so I go to the other boutique. I take my entourage with me. We're like 5 people or 6. I can't remember anymore. I think we were 5. And I talk to the people at the other shop and I say, hey, listen, I've had this incident happen to me yesterday in a Louis Vuitton shop near yours, where I was negated the purchase of a Speedy 35. I was banned from purchasing a Speedy 35. Those were the literal words of the sales associate in the other boutique, in the other shop. She said, you are banned from purchasing another Speedy 35 until March. Coincidentally, now that March is here, the prices went up. So that Oompa Loompa wanted me to purchase the Speedy 35 at a higher price, maybe, because that's something we didn't know back in January, that the prices are going to go up in March. Yes, Louis Vuitton also had a sneaky price increase. Not as big as Chanel, but they did. But that's another story. So, oh yeah, thumb up the live stream, y'all. Let's see those thumbs rolling. Means the world to me and to the YouTube community and channel, because otherwise the algorithm is always messy. They don't really push the video out unless there's not enough thumbs up. So it'd be great if we thumb up the video. Oh my God, we only got a 62 thumbs up. That's so sad. We got like hundreds of people watching and only 62 thumbs up. Y'all, come on. We can do beta. We can do beta. But let's get to 100. Oh, 77. That's my people. 87. That's my people. We can do this, you guys. We're only 13 away. 90. We're only 10 away. Cheers. Let me drink some water. Gotta hydrate, y'all. Oh my God. I had the most terrible migraine today, which is coincidentally why I'm late, because I had to like stay in the darkness and try to wait for it to go away. Just letting you know. Yay, we reached 106.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go for 150. Boo, 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 boo. 150. Nicole Pancakes, love infrared. Hey, Ivy. Oh, that could very well be the reason why. I don't know. Because they want to earn some more money, so they didn't want to sell me a Speedy. Super bizarre. Basically, homegirl didn't know how to do her job, but had the audacity to be rude. Oh, yeah, and she lied. Let's not forget that when she said, I could try to scan the Speedy in the system, but the cash register won't let me sell it to you because you obviously have exceeded the amount of Speedies that you are allowed to purchase within 6 months. Like, what? And she faked to scan it. Now I know that she faked it because I was not blocked. She faked the scanning of the price tag and faked saying, oh, look, the computer won't let me sell it. She lied. How do I know she lied? Because the next day when I went back to the other shop, turns out that the other shop's store manager is the same store manager for both shops. The store manager just travels between the two. And coincidentally, that day, the second day, the store manager was there in the second shop. And the sales associate said, oh, talk to the store manager. Like, explain that to the store manager because this is really bizarre. So I'm like, okay, fine. Let's talk to the store manager. I didn't want to pull a Karen, but I was, the sales assistant say, okay, let me call the store manager. We can solve this issue. I was like, oh, that's kind of you. All right. So the store manager comes, I explain the situation. The store manager's like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And then I see like she's looking at her other colleague and then like talking like, oh, this could have been blah, 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 blah. Okay, let me go. She's like, okay, hold on a minute. And then, I explained the whole situation. They checked into the system. My profile is not banned. She's like, no, I see that you bought a Speedy 35 like in August and you returned it like 1 day, 2 days later. Of course, you have zero Speedy 35 in your profile. I see it immediately here in our system. And of course you can buy a Speedy 35, of course. But we don't have it here. It's in the other shop. Do you want to go to the other shop? I'm like, oh, hell no. I ain't going to the other shop. I don't want to see that other person again. She was terribly rude to me. She's like, okay, you know what? Don't worry about it. We're going to order it. We're going to send a driver to pick it up, bring it here. You can pick it up from here. Let me just do a phone call to see what can happen. She goes away to talk to the sales associate from the other store. And I'm thinking to myself, what is that Oompa Loompa gonna now use as an excuse as to why I was not given a Speedy 35 and as to why I was banned? Because I started doubting, banned from purchasing at Louis Vuitton. I was doubting this because I thought to myself, well, hold on a minute, maybe this has to do with Crybaby Usagi.
$6.99 super chat from Crybaby Usagi Fashion. Been binging your videos lately. Love you, growing heart.
Oh, thank you so much, my love. Let me pop your virtual cherry. Yes, queen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very kind of you. Glad you're binging. I am sugar-free, honey. You can binge as long as you want. You will not gain weight unless you don't eat chips and stuff while you're binge watching. Which is what I do. But that's just me. So I was scared that my account got hacked. And that's also another thing that I forgot to mention here, but I mentioned it in my part 2 video of Louis Vuitton Banned Me. I asked my sales associate in my hometown, hey, was my account hacked? Like, did somebody use my account to sell the Speedies? Like, what's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I started thinking all sorts of things. And then I even thought that somebody stole my credit card information because I thought, well, hold on. If this sales associate sees that I have 3 Speedies on my account, 3 Speedy 35s on my account, but I don't have any Speedy 35, that means that somebody bought 3 Speedy 35s with what? With my credit card? I mean, I freaked out, you guys. Like, I was freaking out. So I had to check the credit card bill and everything. And I mean, it was a mess. So then basically what happened, no, my sales associate said, no Speedies were purchased under your account. In this period, credit card has not been charged. I was like, okay, so what could be the reason? Who knows? Well, anyway, the store manager comes back after the phone call. I did not witness the phone call. The store manager left in private to do the phone call. Came back and said, oh, yeah, it was just a misunderstanding. You're going to get your speedy. I'm like, misunderstanding? No. Your sales associate literally faked to scan the bag in front of me and told me, look, the computer won't let me sell it to you. This is more than just a misunderstanding. This is your colleague lying to my face that they cannot scan a bag. This person did not want to sell me the bag and lied to me about, look, I want to sell you the bag. It's just the computer won't let me. Girl, don't try me. At this point, the store manager, because the store manager wanted to kind of get rid of me. Like, okay, you can get your bag and be done with it. But I'm like, hold on a minute. Now you're changing your tone of voice. Now you're getting nervous. And now you're starting to talk to me like you talk to your workers. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. She gave me that attitude. She changed her tone of voice, which is what I understood immediately. I'm like, listen, honey, I come from retail myself. V-Cents. Oh, thank you so much, my love.
$4.99 super chat from V-Cents. Here's a tip. Since you just sit there waiting for tips, smiley face, playful face. Get it?
Thank you, V-Cents. Yes. And thank you for giving more than $1. Because the troll comment was like, you're just waiting for $1 tips. Jason says, I bet she didn't get in trouble or anything for doing that. Probably didn't get in trouble. Probably didn't get in trouble. I also think, probably didn't get in trouble. That sales associate probably. But anyway, because they thought, oh, well, he's just a tourist. He'll be gone soon. Whatever. You know what I mean? But, I'll be back, honey. I liked that place. I will be back. So they're not rid of me yet. Now, however, so she started talking to me with a tone of voice. And I'm like, listen, I work in retail, been a store manager in luxury shops myself. I'm not working for you. I'm a client. I'm not one of your colleagues. I'm not one of your minions. You cannot talk to me like that. In the meanwhile, the sales associate from the second shop was super nice and asked all my entourage and myself if we want something to drink. So we have been given champagne, honey. Moet Chandon. No, Veuve Clicquot. No, what were we given? Moet and Chandon. We was sipping it and zooing it. I mean, we got the whole bottle. It was amazing. And then the store manager comes by and says, oh, yes, you're drinking already. Like she was upset that we were given drinks. I'm like, honey, it's the least you could do to apologize while we were waiting for a speedy. For my speedy to arrive. So the speedy arrives. Of course, one thing more, I said, by the way, I want the speedy and the packing cube in small. And of course, the sales associate in the other shop forgot to pack the packing cube. I'm like, girl, they're like, oh no, the packing cube is missing. Oh, should we ask to send that over as well? I'm like, no, it's fine. This was done on purpose. Obviously, you want me to wait another 40 minutes no, it's okay. The speedy will do. The speedy will do. I'll get the packing cube when I get back home. Foxy LV. Hey, my love. Oh, Foxy, listen, you got to call in. We got to talk, girl. We got to talk. I have to talk to you. I can't disclose the city in public because again, I've been trolled for this. People have been trolling me saying, one person said, how dare you, Greta Thunberg style, how dare you do this because you're putting people in trouble here. I'm like, hold on a minute. I never said which shop it was because I didn't want anybody to get in trouble. I never disclosed which shop it was because I don't want to get people in trouble necessarily. But Foxy, you best believe I'm going to tell you what shop it was, but in private. I'll tell you in private. Hey, Caleb, was the champagne burnt? Very dynasty. Wait. Caleb, what's the caviar we do? We only do beluga. No, we only do something beluga. Petrosian beluga. You've been serving blah, blah, blah. I only eat Petrosian beluga. Eileen, thank you for becoming a patron. Caleb says, yes, I know our dynasty, Caleb. Hey, Saya, it's party time, Frozen Luxury, you best believe. Hello, Barbara Rank. And bring another bottle of Shane Payne. Yes, queen. Hey, Molly Papassian. No one should be treated like that. Not worker, bee, or customer. Right? Thank you. And bring another bottle. Yes. 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 Yeah. So anyway, oh my God, I got to talk to Foxy LV. But okay, Foxy, I don't know if you have time. You can write me on Insta. Let me just finish the story because like it's super interesting. And also I'm seeing my makeup is kind of fading. I'm just going to retouch it a little bit while we talk. A little kiki moment. Oh my God, you guys, I got this like metallic shimmer from Chanel before the price increase. And I am living, but it is it's like a liquid metal gold. But it doesn't last a long time. And you have to reapply. It's really good for camera. But hold on. Ah, the glow. The glow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to wait for it to dry a little before I open my eyes. Not sponsored, by the way. Everyone, thumb up the live stream. Thanks, Jason. Doreen M. Foxy LV. Yay, everybody. Happy to see Foxy. Madam Morgan, the shade, right? Bella K. You should try Rare Beauty, says Bella K. Oh, I haven't. No. Rare Beauty. Wait, who does Rare Beauty? If it's Selena, I can try it. If it's the other one, I don't want it. Ling says, you look stunning, Dacob. Thank you so much, Ling. Thank you. I know, the glow, darling, the glow. David Marsh, Champ is all right for you, Pats. Yes, Eddie, sweetie, darling. Love it, sweetie. Love it, sweetie. So Chanel makeup looks great on you always. Thank you so much, Victoria. I mean, I enjoyed. These little things are really, really cool. I also managed to hunt down the black one. Oh my God, I cannot wait to do a metallic black smoky eye soon. I'm working on it. So just saying, stay tuned for more goth version of Dacob. Oh, okay. It's Selena, not the gags. Okay, good. No, then yes, Rare Beauty, willing to try it because it's Selena and I love Selena Gomez. All right. We love Selena. We are Selena stanners. Yes. What are these called? These are called Ombre Première Lac, so Lumière. So basically, yeah, Premier Ombre Lacquer. I mean, yeah. But they're like really metallic. Ah, Jason, thank you so much, my love.
Jason Lux Lover donated $6. Love you. Keep going, love this community you have built and totally support you. Heart, 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 heart. One of the most underrated YouTubers of all time. I can't wait till you blow TF up.
Oh, Jason, you're so kind. Thank you. Yeah, we have been underrated, haven't we? Oh, well. Their loss. Thank you so much. Let me pop a virtual cherry. And I think I missed somebody else's cherry. Let me pop another two just in case. 1, 2, 3. Wait, the first one, this one has to go down. And then I can pop another two just in case, because I have the feeling I missed two. Hit it. Here's another one. And as soon as these little things go down, we can pop a third one. And I'm going to continue the story. So I'm really, really glad that Foxy is with us. Well, I don't know if she tuned out now, but okay. Third cherry. Yes. So, because I really want to hear Foxy's opinion on this. But anyway, so, okay. So we go on now, right? So she says you can have the Speedy 35. The Speedy arrives. Another sales associate is then giving me the Speedy to show it, to inspect it. Is everything okay with the Speedy? And then he says to me, this other sales associate, would you like something more? You know, with the Yayoi Kusama collaboration just launched. Would you like to see something from the Yayoi Kusama collaboration? I'm like, honey, I'm not going to buy nothing from no racist. No. And he's like, and I'm like, sister. He's like, yes. I'm like, girl, bah. So anyway, they gave me 2 little perfume samplets and off I go. I'm sent off to another world. So anyway, I'm happy with my I adore it. I name it Luella Annabeth, and it's all over my Instagram Super Dacob Backup, all spelled together. Go follow me there for all the photos before they even come, before my topics come to YouTube. I already post everything, all the photos on Instagram. Coincidentally, also follow me on my Chanel account, fan account called Dacob CC, all spelled together. But anyway, so there's a bunch of photos with me and Luella. So anyway, Luella is amazing. I adore it to bits. I really, really enjoy this bag so much now. But however, now we have another issue, because now I'm starting to think to myself, well, hold on. Am I banned from Louis somehow because maybe online something happened? Like, if I were to order something from Louis Vuitton online, will the order be blocked? And this is when I started thinking to myself, there's an issue here. Haley Beaver out there, spike in rare beauty with strychnine. Oh boy, you best believe. Use with abandon, those things dry up. Oh, these little metallic things? Yeah. They dry up for sure. I know. It's a mess. They crack after a couple of hours. Like, they only look good for like 2 hours, and you got to reapply. But anyway, so I'm thinking to myself, if I order online, maybe they will block me then. Because in my video, Louis Vuitton Banned Me Part 3, where we read all the guidelines, like how they block you, what are the amounts of things you're allowed to purchase at Louis at a time, how much are you allowed to buy within any given time frame. Like, we went through all of that. And I thought to myself, well, hold on, let me calculate. Maybe they consider me returning a product also as a transaction. But even then I counted and I didn't do more transactions that they would technically allow you to do. So I thought to myself, well, I'm not blocked. But then one day I went on my profile, I checked my profile, my purchase history, and it was all gone. I was shocked. I'm like, why is my purchase history gone? Why is my purchase history gone? Did somebody delete my purchase history? I got a panic attack. And then I refreshed a couple of times and my purchase history reappeared. So I thought that was super sketchy. So I thought to myself, okay, well, let me test this out. There's a couple of things. There's always a couple of things that I want from Louis, right? I am that monogram hoe, right? I mean, look, I always show this, but I know this little beauty is always with me. My packing cube for all my makeup essentials. It's all here with me. You know, this is the medium packing cube. Now I wanted the small one to go with the medium because there's some more stuff that I need to carry. And they've discontinued, of course, the Poche Toilette 15, but this is also one of my essentials. Like, these two always go with me, and my wallet and my key, my clay, my key pouch, and my passport holder. So this is like stuff I always have, always with me. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, there's some stuff I want to order. Let me check. I kid you not, that day, I don't know, the stars aligned. For some reason, the stars aligned and a path showed itself to me. And I'm like, because I have like you know how it is when we shop online. I have a bunch of tabs open. I have a bunch of tabs open always, and I kind of refresh them from time to time with products that I like from different brands. It's one of those vices, I want to say, one of my guilty pleasures. You know, I always say we should forbid ourselves from doing late night browsing and shopping, but we're all victim to it. We all know that we spend the most money in the middle of the night. It's a curse of humanity. And so I have all these tabs open that I just kind of refresh from time to time just to see if something's updated in the price or if something that's sold out is back or not. We need 200 likes, you guys. And then I'm going to tell you something really. Oh my God. We're all okay. We have hundreds of people watching. Let's hit the 200 likes and then we're going to continue with the story, because this is insane. This is insane. I could not believe my eyes. Like, what happened? Okay, so Yas Queens, we're at 133. Oh, we can do this easy breezy. 60 something likes and we'll go. We can do this, y'all. We can do this, y'all. Cha. Devon Short says, I love the Dacob LV travel bag. Yes, the Keepall. Tabitha. We love Tabitha. 150. We only need 51 more likes. Holly Grace, Dacob, I bought a Speedy 25 monograph forever. Yes, queen. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Speedy forever. Zoom it. I say zoom it. Luxury shopping vampires. Totally. I'm not the only one. All right. 154. 155. This is easy. You guys, we only need 45 more likes. We can do this. Easy breezy. And then we have such a fabulous moment. I can tell you this because we'll go. Just saying, we'll go. Because, I found something really, really exceptional online that it was always sold out. Every time I go on Louis, it was so sold out that for a certain period of time, I actually even stopped refreshing that tab. That one tab, I would never refresh. I would just be like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my finger energy to push the enter button to refresh that tab because it's never going to happen. Never. 159, come on. 160, come on. We need 41 likes. Kev says, late night shopping is the devil. Bought some Prada jeans instead of watching Dacob on Wednesday, and they sent me the wrong pair. Karma served me right. You should have watched me on Wednesday. Oh. What? Hi, Susie Q. No, sorry. Thank you, Katie. The hair's fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. James Stansfield. Yes, queen. 163. 37 thumbs up. We can do this. We're a bunch of people watching here. We can get to 200 likes, and then we continue the story. Molly Hopkins, Dacob, Foxy LV, and Caleb all in one live stream. Best Saturday night ever. Yes, queen. This is the place to be, you guys. You come here for the fashion partay. Ooh. And non-sponsored mystery Fanta drinks that taste like bubblegum and cherry. Madam Morgan, love your vintage parfum deep dives. I would love to see a review Bijan for women. I do not own that one, though. If I do one day, I will. I hate how I fall in love with cosmetics from Chanel, then they discontinue. Try Guerlain too. Chanel has such a sneaky tendency of discontinuing, upping their prices. Oh, honey, we're going to talk about Chanel right after Louis. Don't you worry about a thing. Hit that like button. I want to hear the stories, says Caleb. Who's holding out on the thumbs, asks Gloria. Right? Look at that. We have so many people watching. You guys, don't be lazy. Just click on the little thumb thing. Doesn't cost you nothing. And then we continue with the story. 171. Less than 30 to go. 29 likes to go. Do you use the Chanel creams also? Yes, Price Max, I do. As a matter of fact, I do. I love the Sublimage Le Baume. I love Sublimage Extrait de Crème. Love the Sublimage eye cream. Love the Le Lift eye cream. And then I love the Camellia repair mask. I also love the Fluide, Le Fluide. I use that one as well. I love Crème Douce. It's been discontinued, unfortunately. And I wash my face with a mousse. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Hey, Shani D. How's it going, my love? Welcome. 178. We're almost. Jason Lovett says, some people have not registered their YouTube, so they cannot like. Probably go ahead and register. It only takes 2 seconds. Literally only takes 2 seconds. The second you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube account. It's the same thing. Literally. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Sina Teta, hi Dacob, so happy to catch your live stream. Your makeup is on point. Thank you so much. Thank you. I worked. I blended, faded, blended. It's a lot. But it's actually much darker in real life. Like on camera, it looks a little bit lighter. But it was a lot of fun to do the makeup today. It took me a while though, but yeah, it is what it is. Oh my God, you'd love it, hon. I have a vintage bottle of Bijan for women. I'll send you a sample. Oh, thanks. I don't have a PO box yet though. You know, it's a problem for at the moment, but it's the thought that counts. Thank you. Jeanette and Freelance says, hello, writing you from this Ottawa General Hospital in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Hey, sweetie, welcome, welcome, welcome. And lots of love to you, Ontario, and to the hospital. Jason's like, get a P.O. box. Yeah, I got spammed full when I got a P.O. box, so I stopped with that because it was a little bit too much. We go. Ah, 182. Okay, all right. So we only need 17 more thumbs up, and we're at 200. And the story continues. This is so easy, you guys. We can do this. We can do this. I mean, you got a little finger and you push the little like thing, and then we go. 184. 186. 14. Like, if we can't get 14 people to thumb up the live stream, like, if we can't, who can? You know what I mean? 188. 12. 12 people, you guys. Easy breezy. Oh, thanks, madam. Yeah. I'll let you know when the PO box comes. Frozen luxury. We go. Love your Louis Vuitton collection, says Cutie Mona 16. Thank you so much. Oh, LQ. Okay, I just got here. What happened? Thumb up the live stream and you'll figure out. Jeanette says, I hurt my eye at work. Oh no. What happened? Are you okay now? Blue Egyptian Lotus, 10. 4 more to go. I have 196 on my end. You got 197? I got 196. I hope you're feeling better with the eye, sweetie. I hope it's intact. Like, you know what I mean? I only own 2. I think you can add a travel strap. What are we talking about? Oh, some of the bag. 195. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. 5 more to go. Go. 5 more to go. 3 more to go. Wow, it's like pulling teeth. Okay, we're at 197. Madame says she hurt her eye looking at the new Chanel bibs that are going into the new Chanel runway. Oh my God, Madame. Oh, we lost thumbs. Okay, somebody thumbed down the video. Okay, but now thumbed up again. Ciao. Yay, we reached 200. Yes, queens. Good. Yes, queen. Yes. Yes, babies. We did it. Let me pop a cherry. All right, y'all. Oh, let me take a sippy and we go on with the joiny. The joiny. The Louis Vuitton banned me joiny. It always hits you when you least expect it. The luxury bug. So, I find online that tab that I never, ever refresh, because who needs to refresh a tab of a product at Louis Vuitton in monogram canvas that is always sold out? You know, whatever. This is in the afternoon. Not a late night thing. It was like 3 p.m. in the afternoon, if I recall correctly. And I'm refreshing all the tabs, thinking to myself, let me just buy something little. Just to see, you know, there's stuff I like, monogram stuff that I don't have that I still want. And let me order it, send it to the boutique and see if it works, if I'm blocked, you know what I mean? If I'm banned. So I'll order something little. I'll order it to the boutique. I don't order anything to come home anymore because UPS has been nasty. They've been packages have been disappearing. And I made a video about this in the past as well, where UPS drivers have also been caught stealing parcels and packages, and they can recognize a Louis Vuitton parcel. Even if it doesn't say Louis Vuitton on the box, they see the address where it's coming from. And so I'm like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to send it straight to the shop. And when it comes to the shop, then I'll pick it up And then if it's all good, then I know I'm not banned online. There's not, nothing, nobody manipulated my account online. So this thing, oh, Cheesy Chips asks, can we guess? Oh, you can try to guess. Of course you can. Oh, Crybaby Usagi Fashion. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's going to pop up here any second now, by the way. When it pops up here, then Bubbles is going to read it. And then we're going to pop a cherry. Just letting you know. It just takes a little bit of time from when you do it to when it pops up here. But thank you. Thank you so much. And there it is.
13 Canadian dollars and 99 cents super chat from Crybaby Usagi Fashion.
Thank you so much. Hearts. Teeny tiny hearts. Big heart, 2 teeny tiny hearts. 1 big heart. And we popped a cherry. Hey, Cyber Coco, how's it going? I'm radiating. Thank you. Because I'm a radiator. So, never as radiating as you. Because have you guys seen Cyber Coco? Like, what a beauty. Beyond. Yeah, like you look at Cyber, and I've seen Cyber Coco live and on YouTube. By the way, go subscribe to Cyber Coco on YouTube. Amazing. Just the hair alone, the physique, the face, the expression, the energy, the vibe, the mood. Ah! Anyway. Exactly. UPS stole hair extensions from me, says Jason. Have security footage where they fake delivered and all. Oh, wow. You see what I mean? I'm telling you. So I'm not shipping home. I shipped to the shop. And this is where I left you. Because this is where my part 4 ends. And I said, let's see what happens. And here we are with part 5. I'm going to tell you what happened. Usually you get a shipment confirmation within 1 day. I didn't. So I'm like, oh no. If they didn't send me a shipping confirmation, that means that something's wrong.
Oh my God.
And I remember I was talking to you guys in the live chats, and Kev, you told me like, well, usually it's really fast. Like the shipping confirmation comes in like immediately. Yeah, I was like, no, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. And then like 2 days passed, nothing. 3 days passed, nothing. At this point, I'm like, 3 days and I'm not getting a confirmation? Like really weird. And I mean, I don't know. I was also dumb because I'm waiting for an email. Okay. I'm waiting for an email that confirms that they've shipped it. I'm also waiting for in my spam folder because I think to myself, maybe it's going to land into spam. So I'm checking spam, checking emails, nothing is happening. And then at one point, me, idiot, I think to myself, oh, wait a minute. Let me just see in my account, in my Louis account online, because you can do that also online in your purchase history. The product that you ordered online, you can kind of refresh it and you could kind of see the status. And I was just waiting for the email, but I wasn't refreshing the status. And I'm like, hold on, let me refresh my status. What's the status? I refreshed my status. So this was like on the 3rd or 4th day. I'm refreshing my status. Oh. Mother says, I love how the holy trinity of Lindsay Lohan, Britney Spears, and Paris Hilton is on top of people's attention still for 20 years. Their longevity will always be like the Bible. We are living sad times. Preach. So
It's Britney, bitch.
Preach. Okay. I love how somebody from the choir just like drops something like that. Great. Love it. Live it. Live in ferret. Mother Oats, live it. And it's like, Mother Oats, you had a pint too many. Mother Oats is like, and another thing. If you want to talk about we go. And another thing. And let me tell you another thing. That time when you went so where was I? Oh yeah, not sad times for me. Happy, says Crybaby Usagi. Yes. So I update my my profile thing, and I click on the product, because the product appears and then you got to click on it and then it expands like the history like with that product. And since that product was shipped, but not shipped to me, but shipped to the shop, like it gives you kind of a couple of steps in between, whatever. Anyway, so I opened the product, it opens up, and I'm reading through the steps, and the final step says delivered. I'm like, excusez-moi. In really good French. Excusez-moi. Moi. What happened? And of course, again, has this ever happened to you? This has happened to me often. So here I am with my iPad. Usually it's open and it's open on something and I'm doing something. And then I kind of start doing something else, like let's say pouring myself a glass of water or something. And then I take the glass of water, I'm walking through the house. And then at one point I get a heart attack because I forgot where I put my iPad. And then I start looking for my iPad all over the house until I finally eventually realize that I've been holding it the whole time. Aww. So, alas, that happens to me. Also, what happens to me, oh my God, am I really going to say this on YouTube? This is so embarrassing. Okay, okay. This is just a book I would recommend to everybody. I love the book. I've been talking about it in the pre-show. Tier 1 and Tier 2 members got access to this pre-show. But if you're Tier 2 members, Tier 2 patrons, you get access to a pre-show every weekend, 2-hour pre-show. So this book is amazing. You should all buy it. Anyway, what happens to me sometimes, it's just the cover. Beautiful cover. I'm reviewing the cover. Falls under fair use. Greatly artwork, great design. Buy the book. Okay. Sometimes when stuff is little, I kid you not, I try to do this. It has happened to me more than once. Yes, Kev, on a magazine, on a book, on instructions, on a can. Like if something is too little, sometimes I try to do this. I'm far gone. There's no more saving me, you guys. You save yourselves. Let me be here. I shall wither on this rock. Okay, this is the beach where I'm stranded, and I shall remain. I shall remain. And Trina's like, wow. Anyway, this is how insane my life is. Okay. So of course the same happens to me when I'm checking the purchase history, because I click on it, the thing opens up and it says delivered. In that moment, just like with the iPad, I forgot I had it in my hand. When I read delivered, I'm like, nobody rang my doorbell. I was like, UPS stole my package. How is it possible that it wasn't delivered? Like, oh my God, the thievery. And of course I went ballistic for like 20 for like 20 minutes, ballistic, until the Oompa Loompa remembered, oh, hold on a minute. Oh, I didn't send it home. I shipped it to the shop. So, of course, it was delivered in the shop, duh, but they did not send me a delivery confirmation. So, anyway, at this point, I'm like, okay, let me write my sales associate in the shop, and I'm like, hey, I ordered something. It says here that it arrived. This is the order number. And she's like, let me check. Oh, yeah, the package is here. You can come pick it up anytime you want. I'm like, oh, my God. That means I was not banned, because the parcel arrived and I can pick it up and everything seems to be okay. And my sales associate says, Yas, queen, Yas, queen, Yas, queen. Yeah, nonchalant and casual, love it. I know, Caleb, right? After all of this drama that I've been going through, my sales associate, who is the best person in the world, seriously, my sales associate is like, oh, girl, yeah, just pick it up, girl. All good, all good, all good, all good. It's waiting for you. And so So, yeah. I did pick it up. Let me do a little thumbnail moment. I did pick it up and we'll go. And we're gonna unbox it together. Actually, she was so kind, gave me also 2 of these little perfume samples. I found them when I came back home. So the process, so this was coincidentally also the first time that I bought something online from Louis and shipped it to the shop. And when you do that, it comes in this extra box that they then kind of bring it to you, wrapped with a kind of a rubber band, and then had the order sheet paper on it, and it said what it was. And then they opened it in front of you. And they opened it in front of me. And I kid you not, my sales associate she took the paper to see, she pulled the paper out from the rubber band, like to see if my name was on it. And she sees what it is. And she goes, "Oh." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Told you. You're going to get it sooner if you keep checking online than if you keep asking me for it, because we never get this." And so, okay, we're going to open it together. I'm so excited because this was, oh my God.
Wow.
So many years.
Wow.
And I wanted so badly to take it with me for the premiere, but I couldn't because I had to film this video first. Could you imagine the discipline? The discipline. The discipline. There you go. Okay, let me put the bag down. Kev is guessing. Kev says key pouch. Jason says agenda. Cosmetic case, says Ollie. I'm screaming with excitement, says Trey B. Jason says makeup pouch. Yes, Caleb, the discipline is real. Really real. Thumb up the live stream while you're at it, will ya? And thumb up this video if you're watching it after the live stream. Because Yas Queen, we can do 250. Oh, and by the way, I know a lot of people are going to like abandon ship after we unbox, but do not abandon ship because we got a lot of shady talk to do, because there's going to be a lot of Chanel conversations happening. The Chanel price increase right after this. Do not tune out if you want to hear some stuff. Honey, hear some stuff. And there's going to be another unboxing as well in this live stream. So do not leave. And thumb it up. Now, okay, so again, it sounds so bizarre. Listen, I've been on this world for, 237 years now, as a vampire is. And, when I say, I've been waiting for a year for this or 2 years for this, and you say it every time, but it's true. I literally wait. I mean, I have a big wish list. Okay, I have a lot of stuff that I really like, but I really wait. I wait for it. And I'm patient. And when it happens, it happens. And this was really unexpected. So it's not as small as I thought it is, because I said, let me purchase something small. When this thing appeared, I was like, oh, this ain't that small. It's small in size. Unfortunately, not in price. But thank God I got it before the next price increase. So this was pre-price increase. Another great, great moment. Hey, Miss Jelly. Dacob, mi amor, glad I finally caught you live. Hey, sweetie, welcome to the live stream. Oh, wait. James Stansfield wants to rock a Louis Vuitton jockstrap? What did I just miss? Toiletry pouch 26mm. No, I have that one already. I have that one, Jason, don't I? Yeah. Multiple unboxings. Yeah, says PG. Also, let me see. Where was this box made? This box was made in Bulgaria, by the way. Any guesses what it is? Come on. At this point... Okay, so I have my bill in there and everything. Paige says multiple unboxing. It could... Jason says, we need to add some Louis Vuitton emojis now, Debs. Oh, and then... Wait, mini pochette, says Kev. Small packing cube, says Katie. Mini pochette, says Paige. No, everybody's wrong. Jason. And Paige, there you go. Jason and Paige guessed it, you guys. Can you believe what we got ourselves? We got the freaking pochette accessoires. Like, what the hell? The sun is shining. This story has a happy ending after all, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Can we just like, hold on a minute. Okay, so, and where's it made? Because I was worried ordering it online. You don't know. Is it going to be made in Spain, Italy, France? Huh. Where was this one made? You ask yourself? Well, I answer. Okay, there. Can you see it? It's made in France, baby. So, adore it. Really, really adore it. Been a long time. I've been wanting it, but I always thought to myself, it's always sold out, always sold out. I wrote my sales associate over a year ago. I'm like, hey, pochette accessoires. And she's like, oh, forget about it. Like, Louis almost never sends them to us. And then whoever's working on that day, whoever sees it first upon its arrival gets to sell it. And if you're lucky that I get to see it first, maybe then you can have it, but just, you know. Oh, Debbie, yeah, naked vaqueta, you look away. Yes, we have the vaqueta leather here. Yeah. And so it's a very simple bag. I know, it's like, why are we going crazy for such a simple bag, such an overpriced bag? Because it's really that practical. Gorgeous canvas inside. Well, it's kind of like a cottony material on the inside. It does have an extra pocket too. And the description tag. I wonder where the chip is on this one. I'm going to have to inspect it. I'll let you know when I do a proper review video of the bag. It's probably hiding somewhere. I want to say somewhere here. Ah, Jason, thank you so much for the tip.
Jason Lux Lover donated $6. Yes, heart, 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 heart. Inspiring me to get another one.
Papa Cherry. Yes, Queen. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Is it small? Yeah. Does it fit a ton? No. Does it fit what I need it to fit for a quick run on the town? Hell yeah. And now that I've discovered for myself personally how amazing it is to utilize certain baby wipes, I've been doing it on my Speedy 35. I've been doing it on Tabitha, my Keepall 50. Oh my God, it's amazing. Now I'm not even scared of staining the vaqueta because it doesn't stain. So I'm like so excited to start using this baby. And unlike the petite pochette accessoires, the mini pochette accessoires, this one you can actually detach the strap. So you can take this completely off. If something happens to it, I asked my sales associate, like if it gets broken or something, she's like, oh, don't worry about it. We can order an exchange anytime. Isn't that awesome? So if something happens to my strap, I can say like, hey, I would like to order another strap. Sure, they can order that. Like they cannot order the bag, which is so funny, right? Because they want to keep the bag super limited. But they can always order you, once you have the bag, if something happens to the strap, they can order you a new one. So it's super easy, like really, really, really easy. And the fact that I don't have to worry about the strap makes it so much more user-friendly for me, both because of the baby wipe situation and also because I know now that my sales associate can order it from me anytime. Now, the price increase hit, however, just a couple of days ago, albeit pronounced correctly, not as high as the Chanel price increase, but nevertheless, you know, they did like a $50, $60 price increase, you know, shady, but sneaky. But yeah, so I got it before the price increase. That is kind of cool. I mean, I could have gotten it 10 price increases ago, just didn't find it, you know what I mean? Or had other priorities set or what have you, but now finally. Now, interesting to me how of all their bags in canvas, that this is the most difficult to get. Like, is this kind of like the Louis Vuitton Birkin and Kelly? It's not a quota bag because it's not like you have to purchase something else to get it. Because if you're lucky online, you will find it online. Coincidentally, Damier Azur is always available or almost always available. So you can get this one in the Damier Azur almost always on the website, but not the monogram. So they purposefully, on purpose, do not produce as many of these. They don't want to. They want to keep it like super rare. Go figure. Yeah. Cyber Coco is like, oh, what's the baby wipe method? I missed that part. I haven't made a video on that yet, but I will make a video on the baby wipes if you want me to. Or we can do it in another video so I can prepare like I can prepare like Tabitha, Luella Annabeth, and then we could like baby wipe them on camera. But right now I haven't prepared all that. So that's maybe for another live stream. Stay tuned for baby wiping. ASMR, baby wiping Louis Vuitton Vaquetta on camera. No talking. I bought mine at $1,030 at the beginning of 2022, and now it is $1,640 in Canada. It's insane. It's insane. Yes, baby wipe video, says Devon. So what do you guys think? It's a tiny little thing, but so cute. Oh, it's literally an armpit absorbent. Sucks up. Don't put it under your armpit because if you sweat, this brass metal here, it's going to oxidize. So I would not recommend putting it under unless you're like really, really tiny and your shoulder is like this size. But otherwise, yeah, wear it differently. Oh my God, so happy for this. So anyway, all's well that ends well. In it. Let's put it back into its, oh, right, the dust bag. Where was the dust bag made? Usually the dust bags are made in India. Interesting, it's written in Italian. Raccolta differenziata. Verifica le disposizioni del tuo comune. Waste sorting. Check the instructions of your municipality. Okay. Yeah, it's made in India. It's made in India in July of 2022. The pouch. 100% cotton. I love how they write the date. Now, to know when this one was made, we would need to go to a Louis Vuitton store and beg the sales associate to tell us what is on the chip. But they don't tell you what's on the chip unless you don't have somebody who really wants to go against their guidelines and kind of tell you what's on the chip. But usually they're not going to tell you what's on the chip. You know what I mean? But I'll try to figure out where the chip is. I think it's behind the pocket somewhere. You know, behind the internal pocket. So this is the internal pocket, right? So I think the chip is somewhere underneath this fabric. But it's literally like a sticker. It's very, very thin, so it's not like you can feel it. But you can scan it with your computer, with your smartphone or iPad if you have the app. It's not going to read what's on the chip because the chip doesn't have any information, but it will detect a chip, right? So very fascinating. I recently found my receipt for the bag from the 90s. You paid $360 for it, Daria? Those were the days. Those were the days. So happy for Dacob inspired me to use mine more for sure. Oh yeah, you should so use it. Are you kidding me? Like, don't not use it. Use it, use it. Use it. They're so cute. Squishy, easy to use. Friendly, you know, super user friendly. Okay, let me wait, hold on. Let me just put it back in because I want to also wipe it for the first time before I use it. I want to wipe it with a baby wipe just to give it a little bit of a, well, first I want to put, now that it's unboxed, I want to put it in the sun a little bit. Don't put it in direct sunlight, but I just want to let it oxidize for 2 or 3 days. Give it a little bit of a patina, and then pass it over with baby wipes. Give it a special type of baby wipe, alcohol-free, perfume-free. And then we're going to start using it. So it is a process. You got to care for it, right? Okay, let me put the little baby back into its coffin. Okay, now before we lose the viewers, because obviously we do have more to talk about. This one is back in its little house, and Speaking of things that I love to also watch. What was I talking about? And it's coffin. Speaking of coffin, because I put the bag back in its little resting place. I call it the coffin because I am goth. By the way, Ghost hosts. I'm not a fan of Disney, but I am a fan of the Haunted Mansion. So look what I'm wearing. The Haunted Mansion spirit jersey. It glows in the dark, by the way. Woo. Live and ferret. And oh my gosh. Oh, it's all green. I wanted to show you the Munsters. Rob Zombie's The Munsters. I got the collector's edition, but there's too much green on it, and I have green screen going on here, so obviously you can't see it, but it's the Munsters in green. People hate this movie. I really love it. And you can actually turn your TV to black and white, and then the whole thing is in black and white. Otherwise, it's in oversaturated colors, like gore colors. And people don't like the movie. They say it's terrible. Cassandra Peterson, aka Elvira, is in it as well. I love it. I would highly recommend it. So, one of my most used items, I purchased a separate crossbody strap and use it for travel. Oh, the little teeny tiny one, Corey K? Yeah. Yeah. I've seen people do it. I've seen people put a big strap on the pochette accessoires. Miss Jelly says, please tell us about the baby wipe technique. I've always been scared to use them. All right. Well, then we could do this in another live stream because I have to prepare them. You know what I mean? There's a lot to set up in order to do it properly so that you also see the correct way I do it. But we can do it in another live stream. The baby wipe technique. All right. Are we ready? Now we got the sunshine. The clouds are gone. We are not banned anymore from Louis. Everything has been cleared up. I've tested shopping online. It worked. Tested shopping in store. It worked. It was literally just that one really, really nasty sales associate that had some weird agenda going on and wanted to try to block me from purchasing, but they did not manage and succeed to do so. We have, in fact, survived. we are triumphant. Now, let's get... I love Lux. Thank you so much for the donation, sweetie. Thank you.
Ilavi Lux donated $10. Happy weekend.
Thank you. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Papa Cherry. Ooh, thank you so much. Thank you. Bag of the day. We're going to talk about Chanel now, and we're all angry at Chanel for several reasons. Let's get to 250 likes. We only need 20 more, really. It's 230. We got 229 likes now. Easy breezy. We can get to 250. Listen, because I'm going to show you the bag of the day, a little bit of eye candy. You know, always good to have a little bit of eye candy while we're talking about special things. And we're going to get to the Chanel price increase and a little unboxing. You know, Chanel unboxing, by the way. Say what, girl? Well, I'm not condoning what they're doing. You'll see as the unboxing unfolds. We are going to figure it out together. And oh my God, Virginie VR is back in the house. Somebody called me, taking a break from paper macheing corgis for my big show. Wait, Virginie, you already had the corgis. Are you doing them again on Tuesday? Oh my God, Virginie. Virtual reality Virginie. You're gonna do... Virginia, darling, you've already done the corgis. Oh no, Virginia, are the corgis going to become like the bibs? Like from now on, every collection is going to have a corgi and a bib? Cha. We're at that place now, are we? We're at that place now. Bibs on the corgis, I say. Yeah. Okay, 8 more likes and we have the bag reveal. Virginie says it's all about sustainability at Chanel. We recycle, darling. We recycle the dogs and the bibs. Well, I got something else for you, Virginia, because you'll see. Stay tuned, honey. Virginia VR exposed. $246. $248. Almost $250. Almost $250. Oh my God. 248, 248, 248, 248, 248, looking for a like, looking for 250. Yay, we did it. All right, we are definitely heading towards 300 likes. This is so easily done. But as promised, we do have a bag reveal. And that bag reveal, my dear, and I know we're going to talk about Chanel issues right now, but nevertheless, I just want to show you this. One of the loves of my life, purchased way before the issues started with their leather quality control. Well, I mean, they've always had some issues, but this one is really beautiful. And it is the first one of its kind. It's been in production for several seasons, but I bought it the second it was released because you know how it is with Chanel. The second they release something, 2 months later, they're going to up the price. So this one was purchased 2018 or 2019, I want to say. This is my bag of the day. It is the Micro 255. It's actually a belt bag, but I wear it as a shoulder bag, also as a necklace. So a little bit of eye candy, because I know a lot of you have been discovering my channel lately and tuning in for the first time. So a lot of you have not seen all my Chanel bag unboxing videos from the past. All the videos are online on my channel. You can see them. But you know, I've been thinking every live stream now to have a little bit of eye candy, showcase a bag or two. So just to refresh your memory, you know, and for whoever is tuning in for the first time, you get to see some special pieces. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Micro, also folded just like the big ones. Super cute. Micro 255. It is a belt bag with the 255 chain, and it has an adjustable strap, but I've set it to the medium length. I don't wear it as a belt bag. I literally wear it as a bag, just a regular bag, or as a necklace around my neck, and then it just kind of hangs there like this. Isn't this adorable? Can I have a thumbnail moment? There you go. So I love this bag so much. It is made in France, lined in leather. These was the days. Hold on, I have a little paper lid here to protect it. Look. Those were the days. Check this out, y'all. It is lined in leather. Made in Frenchie. Come on, Frenchie. Where are you? Oh, gosh. You can't really see it. You can't. It doesn't reflect the light right. There it is. Anyway, you can check out Dacob CC, my Instagram account dedicated to Chanel. This little bag is featured there, but also follow me on Super Dacob, backup all spelled together. Blue Egyptian Lotus. What year is this, cutie? 2018, 2019. It came out the first time. Yes, Debs, it does fit a phone. Yes, it fits a phone easily. It's bigger than a phone. It fits a phone, and it opens up quite a bit on the side. It's adorable. And this is a Micro 255, okay? With a turn lock. Hey, Leon. How's it going, sweetie? Oh, thank you.
Leon said love donated $6. Love that bag. Heart, heart, heart.
Thank you, sweetie. Let me pop your cherry. Yes, queen. And I mean, you guys, it has a Munchkin turn lock. So it's not a press closure, right? It literally has a teeny tiny turn lock. It's so cute. And yeah, it also has an extra pocket here in the front. And it has an extra pocket here in the back. And so this thing is stitched on the sides, but there's a hole inside. So you can actually also wear it like this if you wanted to. Like this was, I'm telling you, Carl was still alive. These were the days. You know, Carl loved the 255. Virginia doesn't. You know that Virginie doesn't care for the 255. That's why we're not seeing almost any 255s made anymore. Carl really cared for Chanel's heritage. He really did. He brought back the 255, actually. You know, he made it a thing again. And you miss Carla, Virginia? Aw. Yeah, and so now she's kind of making it all go away, you know. I'm like, Virginie, I'm sorry, girl, but the 22 bag, it ain't it. The 22 bag is never going to be the 255. Like, since you came to Chanel, that's what you made? The 22 bag? So this is the eye candy of the day. It's so beautifully done. And the leather here is amazing. There's no glazing at all. It's all folded in and then sewn in. So it's 2 parts of leather. I mean, yeah, but those days are long gone, you guys. What can I tell you? We're no longer, you know, Chanel is no longer what it used to be. But I just wanted to show something beautiful before we get to the less beautiful conversation about the price increase, because I don't want it always to seem like I'm just like bashing the brand. No, I'm really concerned for the brand. Just to be very clear. Also, of course, everything I say in this video is alleged. Everything is just my opinion, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's just alleged. But I can tell you this, there has been a time where I loved almost everything Chanel made, and their quality was really good. So I'm not saying that it was always this bad like it is now, but I have a feeling, especially since Carl passed away, already it began before he passed away, but ever since he passed away, the greed has taken over. It's like they, either because he passed away, that they think that they're kind of losing more and more foot in the Olympus of famous brands. So they're kind of trying to profit as much as they can now before the ship has sailed, or they're gearing to sell the company, maximizing profits and rentability and profitability as much as they can before they kind of sell it off, because the Wertheimers are getting really old. Their kids don't seem to be allegedly interested in the company. The dividends of the $5 billion plus that they allegedly got in the Cayman Islands last year, it's like so indicative of, first of all, if your dividends are so high, that means you don't really have a crisis happening for your brand. So you can't really justify price increases by saying that raw materials cost more and more. If raw materials were to cost more and more, you wouldn't be making so much dividends at the end of the year. Or how about once you have a price increase like this big, why don't you like increase the salaries of your workers? Instead, your workers are so unsatisfied and unhappy, allegedly, complaining to customers that they're like apologetically tell you, sorry, the prices went up again, but our salaries didn't. I'm just saying, the atmosphere is really bad at Chanel at the moment. Now, exactly, Virginie, above your pay grade, darling, right? Virginie says, I've been here 30 years. Always beautiful bags. Yes, sweetie, always. They're beautiful. But you didn't design them. That's the problem. I agree. An appreciation of the heritage is so important, says Caleb. Yes, so of course we appreciate the heritage, and we're not here just to say, haha, it's so funny to make fun of Chanel. No, I'm not making fun of Chanel. I'm just raising awareness about the fact that there's one thing is raising prices. One thing is raising prices due to inflation rates. Now, I've been checking the inflation rates. For example, depending which country you're in, they vary depending on the country. But since the latest price increase just hit Australia and Europe, also for their perfumes, here we got Gardenia. Les Exclusives 200 ml bottle. Since they marked them up really, really high in Europe and Australia, I just wanted to say, I checked the inflation rates. So it's like around about 8% at the moment. I took an average in most of these like first world countries. Okay. First world countries in Europe and Australia. Inflation rate is about 8%. However, you can't justify this as a price increase due to inflation rate because the price increase here was 16%. That's double the percentage of the alleged inflation rate. So there you go, debunked. It's not about inflation. Now, a friend of mine wrote me from Japan saying, Dior in Japan just issued a letter to their clients, which is something that also Hermes does. So Dior, now we can choose to believe or not believe their reasoning behind why they want to increase prices, but it's LVMH after all. They're greedy too, allegedly. So Dior sent out this letter in Japan saying to customers, hey, we would like to inform you guys that due to ever-rising costs in sourcing of raw materials, shipping them, producing stuff, yada, yada, we are forced to raise our prices in April. But we're giving you a heads up. If you wish to stock up on certain products, like perfumes, you can do it. You are allowed to purchase 3 of each if you want to stock up before the price increase happens. Hermes also announced last year, months before the price increase in January, they said, hey, we are going to have a price increase coming up in 2023. But you know what? Hermes, unlike any other luxury brand, Hermes did something really cool. Hermes announced that they want to raise the salary of all of their workers in 2023, and that they want to give a bonus to all of their workers, like €4,000 or $4,000 or something. I read it in an article. Actually, you know what? I have the article here. I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you right now. So the article that I got is right here. It is from the nationalpost.com. The title of the article reads, Hermes perfumer... Oh, wait, sorry. That's another article. Okay, here it is. Article is from employeebenefits.co.uk. And the article title reads, Hermes to pay €4,000 bonus to staff globally. You don't hear Chanel saying that. You don't hear Dior saying that. But Hermes says, so French fashion and design brand Hermes has announced that it will pay its 19,700 employees a bonus of €4,000 or £3,519 this year. Axel Dumas, Chief Executive Officer of Hermes, presented the year-end bonus plan at an analyst meeting on Friday, February 17th. Dumas cited the brand's net profit reaching €3.4 billion. That is £3 billion, as the reason why in a position to pay all employees worldwide a bonus. Chanel, care to comment on this, Chanel? Why you haven't done so? And why instead you sent $5 billion allegedly to the Cayman Islands, dividends to the Wertheimers? Hermes' fourth quarter sales rose 23% year on year, excluding currency swings, driven by the Americas, which was up 40.8%, and Asia Pacific, excluding Japan, which was up 24.7%. Full year revenues rose 29% last year to €11.6 billion or £10.2 billion. Hermes will also pay out €1.4 billion or £1.2 billion to investors via its dividend of €13, which is equal to £11.43 per share, a 63% increase compared to its €8 or £7 dividend last year. Dumas said, In 2022, allegedly, in 2022, Hermès had an exceptional year thanks notably to the good performance of its international markets. This success reinforces our approach as an artisanal and highly integrated company, mainly in France, a design house that offers objects conceived to be functional with an assertive style and uncompromising quality. The year underpins the relevance of our responsible and sustainable model. Last year, the group added 2,100 employees to its global workforce headcount, with average salaries rising by 6%. It has created 4,300 jobs over the past 3 years, including 2,900 positions in France, and has plans to hire more staff this year. That is how you do it. If you want to raise your prices, let me know that you're also paying your workers more. And also let me know that your quality is unparalleled. And it is. Everything I have from MS. I have this crop since 2009. And honey, it's been used. So it's in pristine condition. I never had to bring it back for repairs, okay? I just got the Frisbee last year. I adore this the dog Frisbee that they call it. Honey, I use it as a fan. I use it as a plate. I use it as a Frisbee. I use it for a date. Whoop, whoop. This is amazing. The bracelet, the little bag that I got, the Aline bag, the Pegase charm, the other bracelet that I have, the Kelly necklace that I like, the tarot cards, the soaps, the perfumes, the silk ties, the curries, everything I have from them is impeccable. Never had an issue. Never had an issue. Deeply Erring says, my friend just started working at Hermès a few months ago. She says they are paid fairly with a normal human workload. There you have it. And them announcing that they're raising their prices, but they're hiring more people to meet demand of the customers, training the people properly to produce these products, upping the number of the workforce that they're hiring and specifying that it's in France because they want to expand production within France, keeping their product a made in France product for the most part, saying that they're paying out a bonus to their workers this year because of the amazing revenues that they made last year, upping all these numbers while maintaining really high-end quality. And then telling us, listen, but we're going to have a price increase of like 8% to 10%. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. You're growing in a healthy way. You're paying your workers better. You're giving them a raise. You're giving them also a bonus. Yes, I'm all for it. What did Chanel do? Well, Chanel did not, unlike Dior and Hermès, Chanel did not announce a price increase a year in advance or a month in it, not even a week in advance. They kind of leave you to guess. They don't care. They don't need you. They always want you to feel like they don't need you. It just, the price increase just happens overnight. Tough titty. Tough titty. Oh, and by the way, the price increase is going to be 15 to 16%, sometimes even up to 20%. Not the 8 to 10%. No, honey. We do it the right way. Oh, and what? Raising salary to the workers? Nah, they don't know. They should be so lucky that they get to work for Chanel. They should be so lucky that they get to work for Chanel. Oh, they should also be so lucky, just to be able to come to work every day. Oh, what? You need a break? Lunch break? You gotta hydrate? No, honey, there's people on the sale. There's clients. You don't have time to drink water. No, keep working, honey. Keep working. Jason says, I think Chanel is trying to price in the middle class or upper middle class out of their brand, which trickles down, which means poor people won't be carrying their bags anymore. I don't think so, Jason. I think they want everybody to keep buying their stuff. Don't forget, they also have makeup and cosmetics. They just believe that these classic bags are still aspirational. So they want you to keep desiring. They don't want you maybe in the lower middle class to be able to afford the classic bags. Because they want you to spend even more money on everything else that they sell that's underneath that level. Because that's where they're expanding their SKUs. That's where they're expanding products. You don't see them making more of these bigger, expensive bags. No. They're minimizing them. What they are expanding is the entry-level tier. They're expanding on all that little shit, entry-level garbage, which they want everybody to buy. And they want you to buy it while you, allegedly, while you dream of that classic bag that you'll never be able to obtain. Because they believe that classic bag, that its image, its power, its heritage, the allure that's behind it is so strong that it's going to keep you mesmerized by it. And it's going to keep you coming back for more. But what I personally believe they have overcalculated their self is they pushed it so far, so quickly, so high, while lowering the quality to a point where now people are not mesmerized anymore. You're not hypnotized by it anymore. You're disgusted by it. It's vile. It's vulgar. It's not aspirational anymore for many people. People are waking up and realizing the greed behind. So the greed that they are showing through these moves is much more powerful, visually powerful and blatantly visible now than was the allure of the actual bags themselves. So while in the past we were looking at these bags thinking, oh my God, such a beautiful bag, the timeless classic, the 255, the history behind it, oh, what a dream to own one, the lifestyle that goes with it, the gorgeous strolls down the Fifth Avenue, going to the Guggenheim, feeling like Carrie Bradshaw with my little Chanel. Like, there's none of that dreaming anymore, because all of that has been overshadowed by the greedy price increases and the terrible, terrible reduction in quality. What do I say? What do I mean when I say terrible reduction in quality? Let me, magic Chanel globe. Show us the mystery of the strobe. I love this little thing. They still do really cool gifts in the beauty section, right? Like this Chanel No. 5 globe. Speaking of Chanel No. 5, did you know that they did not raise the price of the pure perfume? The extrait is so high in price that it did not go up in price during this price increase. Also, what did not go up in price is the Les Exclusives extraits, the Coromandel, Sycamore, 22, Cuir de Rosy, all of those. That price stayed the same. But what went up in price are all the other perfumes, like the Eau de Parfums, the Eau de Toilettes. Isn't that funny? But they went up in price, honey. 16%. Also insane. Like $50 more, $60 more, just overnight. Just like this thing has become the price of a really cool brooch from 6 years ago. It's insane. Will I still keep buying Chanel perfumes? And you know why I still will be buying them? Because the quality is amazing. And this is why I stopped buying the purses and the bags, because the quality sucks. What do I mean by the quality sucks these days? You've seen my drama with the Chanel 22 bag I purchased last summer, started peeling after 20 minutes of wearing it. That's what I mean by quality sucks. You remember me buying the little red caviar coin bag on a chain. Leather started peeling after like not even 1 month of having it, cracking, peeling, falling apart. That's what I mean by quality sucks. Here's another example that just popped up on TikTok a couple of days ago from a TikToker called Lee Harvey. I'm going to post a link down below to Lee Harvey's TikTok account. Wonderful lady. Go follow her. Check this out. Check this out. I'm going to show you a video. In a second, as soon as I find it.
Do not buy anything else from Chanel anymore, especially their bags. Let me tell you, I brought this bag about a month ago, and already the Chanel hardware logo fell straight off. This is how the bag is supposed to look right after I brought it. And this is how it looks after only wearing this cheap bag after one time. Like, this is crazy. Chanel has fell off big time. Not to mention, they told me it would take up to 5 months for them to repair this bag, and they refused to give me a refund. Do not buy this bag. It is a waste of money.
Vision EVR. I leave chat now, very busy. So it's not only glued on, there's actually 2 little perforations in the leather. So it's kind of poked through, but yeah, it's basically glued on the inside between the leather and the lining. That's how they attach. Coincidentally, that's also how they attach the Chanel metal logo on the Chanel 22 bags. This is why we've seen also incidents of the letters, of the Chanel letters falling off the bag. Yeah, they fall off because they're literally glued on the other side. So there are 2 perforations or 3, depending how big the letter is. And then there's a little tiny, kind of like little tiny metal, like little needle-shaped things that protrude from the actual letter that goes through the leather. And then on the other side, it's put together, you know, similar in bigger form, like what they do with the 255. So with the Timeless Classics, they're, the turn lock for the Timeless Classics, this one here, has a perforation on the other side of the leather. And you can see that there's a screw in there keeping them together, but not with the 255. With the 255, there's a perforation in the frontal layer of leather, not on the inside. In fact, you can see on the inside, there is no metal protruding out there. It's because once this mechanism goes through the leather, what they do, it's like it goes through the leather, like there's these like 2 teeth that go through the leather like this, and then they bend them like that. So they're like bent to prevent the other side of pulling outwards. You see what I mean? That's how they do it sometimes with these. Let's see it again. You can see the little perforations there. They won't do it with a double C on these tiny little bags. They're probably going to be just like perforated, pushed through, and then glued on the other side. Let's play it again.
Do not buy anything else from Chanel anymore, especially their bags. Let me tell you, I brought this bag about a month ago, and already the Chanel hardware logo fell straight off. This is how the bag is supposed to look right after I brought it. And this is how it looks after only wearing this cheap bag after one time. Like, this is crazy. Chanel has fell off big time. Not to mention, they told me it would take up to 5 months for them to repair this bag, and they refused to give me a refund. Do not buy this bag. It is a waste of money.
Yeah. And Lee Harvey, I'm going to post a link down below. So I want to say thank you, Lee Harvey, for sharing this information with us, because the more we get to see these things and the more we can raise awareness about it. But this is the quality is terrible. And then you have to spend $3,000-$4,000 on this. And then the after care sales or the after sales care, non-existent. Non-existent. Because I was in Australia traveling, I didn't have the time within the 1 month return policy that I had to return the bag, the little red one. Because I was traveling. So when I came back home, I returned it immediately. And then they're like, oh yeah, you've exceeded the 1 month by like a couple of days. Okay, fine. We have to send it off. I'm like, it's obviously irreparable. We have to send it off. Okay. That was in what, August? September? Now it's March. I have not received any information about my bag. So the bag has been gone since September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months. My bag has been gone for 6 months. I've only used the bag 1.5 months. I bought the bag, then I used it 1.5 months and realized that it was falling apart. And then they took it for repairs. Now it's been 6 months that my bag is gone and my money is gone. This is Chanel after sales care for you. This is Chanel after sales care for you. This is how terrible it is. Caleb says, that's how Coach does it. And their letters ain't falling off. I'm just saying, oh yeah. Sure, other brands have better quality. D says, unacceptable. Chanel is delusional. If they think I'm going to pay those awful prices and get such trash. And I'm telling you, it's the attitude. Like, they don't care. You know? Like, forget about it. After sales care is non-existent. By the way, I just want to say, well, let me read the comments first. Yes, Debs, they should start calling for... Gloria says, how can the trolls accept this? I do not know. And I still have people coming for me saying, like, how dare you speak out about this? It's my money. How dare I speak out about this? I spent the money for that bag. They acknowledge the fact that it was their fault. Because trust you me, had they thought that I damaged the bag, they would have never accepted it back for repairs. Trust you me. They acknowledge the fact that that was on them, that the bag has quality issues. They acknowledged it because they took the bag back, but they would not give me a freaking voucher, nor would they give me my money back. They said, we're sending it off for repairs a couple of months. It's been 6 months now. 6 months. I have not received my bag back. I have not received a voucher. I have not received a refund. I have nothing. No bag, no money. And the only reason I don't have the bag is because they produced a trash bag to begin with. It's very clear and simple. So I have the right to be pissed off. I have the right to complain about this, and I have the right to raise awareness about this. And if somebody wants to come for me and tell me, oh my God, you're such a brand basher. Excuse me? Excuse you? It's my money. My money that I earned and spent on this product that I couldn't use even more than a month because I had to bring it back because it was flawed. And their after sales care is so terrible that they don't care. They're like, let's wait as long as we can. In fact, in these 6 months since I returned that little bag, that bag went up in price 3 times. So when they give me a voucher finally, eventually, one day, who knows when, a year from now maybe, that voucher will be worth nothing at Chanel. And that's what they're hoping for. This is just my opinion. To wait as long as they can, to get as many price increases as possible in between, so that by the time you are given your freaking voucher, you can't afford anything with it. You can't buy anything with it because it's not money. They're not going to give you your money back. They're going to give you a voucher. By the way, the voucher expires in a year. So you got, like they come on, quick, spend it on something. But well, now you can't buy anything with it because you have to add another $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on top. Because by the time you get the voucher, the prices have gone up 10 times. So it's not fair. I'm like thinking to myself, well, if you're going to give me a voucher 2 years from now, I want a voucher that is in the comparable price range. So you waited so long to give me this voucher. Now the bag is not $2,000 anymore. Now it's $4,000. So I want a $4,000 voucher. That should be the fair. Well, even that is not fair because you waited still too long. You still waited 2 years. But at least that would be something. At least you would then give the voucher in the value that the bag has the day the voucher was issued. You see what I mean? That would be a more fair and reasonable. The other brands do this, by the way. It's nothing new. Other brands honor, because you know why? Because they respect their own products. They don't shit on their own products. They're gonna be there and say, you know what? Our bad. We had way too many returns. Why do you have way too many returns? Because you make way too many shitty products. We had way too many returns, so we couldn't manage to fix your bag within a reasonable time. So now we can offer you this because it took us 2 years. We're going to offer you a voucher in the value of this bag that the bag has today. That's at least something. Best would be just give me my freaking cash back. Give me my money back and I'll spend my money elsewhere. Because what am I supposed to do with a voucher that's 2 years old in a company that has price increases every couple of weeks? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to spend that money? Because you want me to add more cash on top. So I keep spending. I keep spending for what? For shit. So upset. Don't get me even started on this. Why is the chat frozen? Oh, this is chat. Lady Bradface. How's it going, Lady Bradface? And the price of that baby, like 5K, the little teeny tiny bag, it was around 2,000. Now it's around 3,500 or something like that. Oh, the black one? The black one was around 3,000. The black bag that the lady showed in the TikTok video, the black calfskin bag, that one was around 3,000. Yeah. Jason says, wow, they could have remade the whole bag by now. Of course they could have. They don't want to. It's an insipid scam. It's an insipid system of taking your money and educating you as the client to never complain, because you already know if you bring something back, you are going to not see it again for a very, very long time. So they're hoping, this is just my theory, that people just give up. That their return clients that are so blinded by the brand just give up and say, you know what? No, it's you know what? It's fine. It's just a strap falling apart. Whatever. I'll just, I'd rather have the bag than not have the bag and not have the money. I mean, sorry, Chanel. This is not me. I'm not that person. I'm not going to be that person. So I will raise hell until I get justice. Madame says, you have better quality from a Britney Spears perfume gift with purchase bag at this point. Jason says, yeah, I noticed the lock on my bag that I got in August is not completely straight. It is a little cocky-eyed. It will move left and right. That is terrible. That shouldn't be happening. That, coincidentally, my little red purse that's still gone in repairs. Also, the magnet clip lock also is turning and wobbly. In fact, my sales associate, when they were writing down the flaws of the bag, that was listed as a flaw. The fact that the little magnetic clasp closure is turning and wobbly is not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be fixed. That was listed as a flaw. The fact that the bottom of the bag was stitched crooked was listed as a flaw. The fact that the leather is cracking in several parts of the bag where it shouldn't be, especially not 1 month after purchasing, was listed as a flaw. The fact that the leather was peeling on the interior underneath the flap interior, listed as a flaw, because it didn't know it's a flaw. So there's already 4 flaws on this tiny shitty bag. And they still couldn't tell me, you know what? This is way too many flaws. We're just going to issue you here and now a voucher. No. Company policy is we have to send it in because you've exceeded your return date of 1 month. All right. But they don't tell you how long it's going to take. So, yeah, tough titty. No money, no bag, and your voucher is worth diddly squat once they give it to you. You see what I'm talking about? Terrible. So, what was the other comment? Kev says, 5 months. Are they going to Mars to procure precious materials for the hardware? 6 months now. Now it's 6 months. And I still have no news about my bag. And we just had another price increase right now. So my voucher is worth even less now. You know what I mean? Lady Bradface says, charge back, baby. They don't want to give you, they just don't want to give you the money back. And this, and this is why, but the Vadheimers, they get their dividends. They get their 5 billion. So it's a scam, in my opinion. Like they're literally, look, I don't have a bag and I don't have my money. They got 5 billion dividends. And they have my bag. How is that not a scam? Like, tell me, how is that not a scam? They sold me a faulty product. They don't stand by it because they're like, oh, we'll repair it. Yeah, when? You obviously can't because there's so many flaws on that bag. It's not repairable. You would have to give me a new one. But you don't want to give me a new one because you want to set some sort of example of like, no. Chanel does not give you a new bag if the bag we already sold you is that shitty in quality. No. You're going to have to buy a new one, baby. All we can do is try to repair this one. But we're going to take our time. Let 5, 6 price increases pass by, and then eventually we give you a voucher. But then you're going to have to add some more money if you want to rebuy the same bag in better quality. Sorry. There's no way to do business. Let me tell you, I also have something more to show you, but why is the chat's frozen? Is there something I have to read here? Let me see. Oh, April says, oh, yeah, I'd take that to the credit card company and be done. Ivy says, that should be illegal. Thank you. It should be. Caleb says, that's awful. Yes, it should be illegal. I completely agree with you guys. Busy Lizzie says, better off buying pre-loved now. You just got to be careful that you don't get, fakes. But at this point, it seems like a fake is even better quality. Honestly, I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, should I test it out? Should I just order myself a 22 bag, like a dupe version, and see what is the quality of it? Just to compare and figure out well, hold on a minute. The 22 bag is such an easy construction. Terrible, by the way, but easy. Why do they have to mess it up? Why does it have to peel? Why does it have to crack? Why does it have to be such terrible construction? You know what I mean? How will a dupe be? Is it going to be better quality? You know what I mean? Oh my God, I really want to know. Abba says, why China Chanel better than France Chanel? Oh, there you go. That's exactly what I was thinking. Oh man, it's terrible. It's disgusting for me to see the logo on your compact. I can't separate the makeup from the rest of the brand. Well, yeah, I know it's tough, but I still really like their makeup and their perfumes. Girl, order your classic. Jason says, girl, order your classic flap. Ivy says, you will cry that the dupe is better quality. Oh my God, could you imagine? Debbie says, it's disgusting for me to see. Oh, I read that one. Sobi says, they want to teach us a lesson so we won't complain ever and just keep the bags, bad quality and all. Jason says, they sent me a fake classic flap from Vestiaire Collective. They are not to be trusted. Exactly. Secondhand, not good. Now, having said all that, I promised you a bag unboxing and an unboxing. It's not a bag unboxing. And an unboxing we shall have. Yes, it is Chanel. And you're like, wait, hold on a minute. You just said something terrible about them, blah, blah, blah. I love listen, I don't like their bags. I don't like their leather. Terrible quality at the moment. However, perfumes, cosmetics, still amazing quality for me. For my standards, works beautifully. Perfume and makeup. Now, since they have their price increase, I managed to find one shop where they were a little bit late upping the prices. So I managed to get a few pieces before the 15% price increase. So that's why I have this to show you guys now. And then we're going to get to the other video. Now, okay, we can do 300 thumbs up. We're only missing 13, and then we do a little unboxing. And I'm going to show you what I got, as I think these are essentials that you need for makeup if you can get them before the price increase, because sometimes also online, some places did not adjust their prices yet. So I'm still hunting down awesome pieces that I love, makeup-wise and perfume-wise, obviously. Okay, 2 more thumbs up and we're good to go. All right, 1 more thumb up. Yes, queens, we're at 300 almost. No, we only need 1 more thumb up. So I'm going to show you now. Okay, we did it. Yes, we did it, 300. Whoop, whoop. We'll go. Okay, so I stocked up on my CC cream. I got that. I use shade 20. This, oh, by the way, I'm not wearing it for video. For video, I have like full coverage makeup from Charlotte Tilbury. But when I'm out and about on the street every day, I wear this. CC cream 20 for my skin tone, the beige. It literally blends into your skin. It's like there's no makeup on your skin at all. I adore this. I've been using this for over 10 years now. Like, this is my do or die. So obviously, when the price increase hit and they did not tell me that it was going to happen, again, Chanel, you know, unlike Dior or Hermes, who warn their clients about a price increase. So obviously it was great to find this one pre-price increase because one shop did not increase their prices in time. Then I got a powder. Okay, so I use the white. This is the white one that I use for filming. It's completely like a crystalline white. It's a shade 10 of the Poudre Universelle Lumière something something. But when I go outside, I use the 20, which is slightly, so you see, again, it's the beige 20. It's slightly tinted. I love these powders. They're so, so beautiful. So you can see it has a slightly beigey color to it. So if we compare it to the white one, yeah, you can see the difference. This is the new one. It has that little beige hue tint. So this one, you really don't see it on my skin when I'm out and about. Looks very natural. This one, you would see it. It kind of gives me a vampire glow. That's what she said. So I got this one before the price increase because I use these a ton. I go through them really quickly. Then I got, for my eyebrows, I've already started using it. I got the Le Volume de Chanel waterproof mascara because Erin Parsons, you know, the makeup artist who's huge on TikTok right now, like she keeps saying, oh, because her and I have the same eyebrows, like straight as a bat. So she says, curl your eyebrows. And I do that. I have my eyebrow curler. I use it. And she's like, curl your eyebrows, start with the tip and go more in. Erin Parson, I love her, but she's not the best when it comes to perfumes. Let's just be very clear. She loses me. When she starts talking about how much she likes Baccarat Rouge, I'm like, girl, you lost me. But she loves Mina. And who loves Mina? I love them. And she did the makeup for the Vogue edition dedicated to Mina. She did the Mina makeup, not on Mina, but on models. But anyway, we digress. So she says, tweak them, curl them, and then only waterproof mascara will hold them in place. I don't know why, because I have the regular mascara. But she said it has to be waterproof mascara. All right. Tried it, doesn't work for me. So this was a kind of a waste of money. The mascara is really lovely, but it's kind of been a waste of money because my eyelashes did not stay up like hers do when she curls hers. So mine kind of just fell straight down again. So alas, a waterproof mascara did not help the eyebrows, the eyelashes, it did not help the eyelashes stay curled after I've curled them with this monstrosity of a torture machine. Debbie says, yes, picturing the eyebrow curling, LOL. Right. Sorry, not eyebrow. I keep confusing eyebrow, eyelash, leather, and metal. These are words that I always twist. I don't know why. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I can tell you now, tried it, doesn't work. The waterproof mascara trick does not let the eyelashes stay curled. After you've curled them with this, doesn't work on me. So, Erin, I don't know how it worked on you, girl. On me, it doesn't. But anyway, I got that to try it out. We'll go. Then, but so cute. But I got a little sample of the miniature mascara, the new one, the clicky one. It's kind of a sample, also noir. This is one I've been using all the time. So I'll just keep using this one. Whatever, now I have two. But anyway, mascara for the live streams. Then I got this. I want to test it out. I didn't have time today because I had a migraine. So I was kind of, I just did what I already have. I know how to use this. So I didn't try to learn this one. But Le Beige has several palettes. I got the warm palette for eyes. The Healthy Glow Natural Eyeshadow Palette Warm. So the Le Beige is kind of a collection more for summery days when you are... It's kind of when you're in the sun, it's giving you that cruise vibe, holiday vibes. I'm like, okay, girl, let's try. So also their entire palette has always the beige covers instead of the black covers. And this one has a particularly interesting color combo. As you can see, very, very subtle. Some of them are slightly shimmery, others are not. Obviously, this lighting here is very intense, so everything looks way lighter than it is in real life. But I found it a very, very interesting beigey, delicate palette that I could use not just for filming. Because for filming, I use more dramatic makeup. This is very subtle, and I think I can use this like when I go out, for everyday life. Together with my CC cream. So these two together are kind of like my... feeling my oats when I go out and about without having heavy makeup, without it looking too much like makeup. I think this is going to give me a more natural finish, which is what I'm kind of going for. And since I don't have a natural finish eyeshadow palette, I thought this would be really interesting to try. And it was really, really well priced. It was reduced. This one was actually 25% cheaper. And then I managed to get this little thing. Got it just because it's beautiful, but I don't think I'll be using it because it's not really my color. It's way too orange and yellow. But again, this one was 30% off. I was shook. It's the Éclat Lunaire Maxi Powder, Maxi Poudre Illuminatrice, the oversized illuminating face powder, Cuivre Doré, the limited edition. Now, Cuivre Doré is what I use on my eyes. It's the eye pencil I always use. Love that colorway. Unfortunately, also limited edition. But my issue with these is that, well, first of all, made in Italy, not in France. So annoyed by that. But then they come in this box, right? And it's gorgeous because it's big and all, but it doesn't come in the dust pouch. So this thing does not come in a protective pouch. This is so irritating to me. Because it's bigger, this is the regular size. So this is the regular size compacts that we always use from Chanel. This is the maxi, like the extra large. So it is huge, as you can see, but they always come with these little pouches, these protective pouches, right? To not get it scratched. But the big ones, no, Chanel did not care to make extra pouches for them. Why would they? Why would they if they could maximize profits and not make them? But it is a gorgeous color. I mean, it does have that kind of, it's a highlighter. It's just really beautiful, but it's not, it's like, oh, look, your compact highlighter has a Chanel No. 5 bottle pressed into the moon as a memory, so collectible, whatever. Since it was like, 30% off or something, I was like, okay. Otherwise, I would have not purchased it. Especially now after the price increases, I'm like, forget about it. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. But it's kind of like a cute little memory moment because I love my Chanel No. 5. I'm sorry. I'm always going to love Chanel No. 5. No matter how much they make it cost, Chanel No. 5 is my favorite perfume. The Extrait. So obviously I'm always going to keep repurchasing Chanel No. 5. I can't live without it. And the quality is amazing. Then I got samples. I got a little Coco Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum 4 ml. No, 1.5 ml. They're stingy with these as well. Got this little baby. They used to make these in Parfum, but now they went to Eau de Parfum, because they don't want to give you the free parfum. I got a couple of free creams. I got Sublimage La Crème. They gave me a few of these. And Numero 1 de Chanel, I got the Red Camellia Rich Revitalizing Cream, which they just launched. They have the regular revitalizing cream. They launched the rich one. I haven't tried it yet. And then they gave me to try the CC cream, which I purchased. But I purchased the 20, but they gave me also the 30. And they said, you could mix the 20 and the 30, like if you're in the sun a little bit more and your tongue gets a little bit darker, you kind of blend the two and create an in-between nuance to match your look even more. So super cute that they gave me that, just in case I need it. And then they gave me some beauty cases, which obviously I said I'm not going to show anymore from Chanel because of all their stupid, ridiculous policies. So I'm not going to show the beauty case. Because they're also, not only have they become super stingy, but they're also now being like, we don't want to see on social media any freebies. So you can show the samples, but like, don't show the freebies. I'm like, well, you keep charging us more and more money for this stuff. You keep charging more and more and more money. It just gets worse and worse and worse. And you give less and less and less. Literally, like, okay, you've upped your prices. Hold on, let me just cover this up. I always covered, I put a bag on top of a bag because I don't want any dust falling in it. So, you increase your prices, you lower your quality, you don't pay your workers more, you give out less and less freebies, you give out less and less sample. What do you want? What do you want? Like, what is it? When are you going to stop? When are you going to stop? And then my angel came to me. You guys, I kid you not. Angel, are you with us? Oh, she's here. Good. Yesterday, Jessie from Jessie Style, by the way, subscribe to Jessie's channel. She is a bomb. I love her so much. Jessie sends me a message and says, Dacob, I just mentioned you in one of my videos. Haha. Like a little cutie smiley face. I'm like, what is this rascal up to now? I turn on her video. When I tell you, guys, when I tell you I was blown away, blown away. I will post a link to her video down below and the link to Jessie's channel down below. But also Jessie was so kind to also tell me I can use her video. And I'm just going to show you a snippet. I don't want to spoil the video. I want you to go to watch her video. I'm not going to show you her entire video. But I'm going to show you a snippet of how incredible this woman is. And how she put it so perfectly. What Chanel is doing right now. How she phrased it. So, and if you know, you know. Of course, the story of Jessie is not my story to tell. That's Jessie's story. But I can tell you this. When she tells you that she knows what goes down at Chanel, she knows. So, let me play with you, for you, Jessie, a part of her video that she uploaded yesterday, which is amazing. Like, amazing. Everything she says in that video is amazing. Like, you have to, like, seriously, I want to turn this video into a ringtone. I want to turn her video, her sound bits into a song. You know, like my Bag Cult song. Like, this should become a song. Hit it, Jessie.
I don't know, like, they're just trying to cut costs, guys. Like, let's just be real here. Like, they're not doing it in the interest of the consumer. They're never doing anything in the interest of you. They're always just trying to profit the most that they can. And they do it in a very, very sneaky way. They creep up on you guys. They take the quality here, take the quality there, take the packaging here, take the service there, take the money away from the sales associate, cut the commission here. Like, they're very easy. They're very sneaky, guys. Like, they'll slowly creep up on you every day. Little price increase here, little price increase on that. Oh, big price increase twice a year. Like, it's why? What for? It's just to make money, guys. It's just because they want to see how far they can push it. They've pushed it to this point, and if you want them to keep pushing it, they totally will keep pushing it, guys. You just have to keep spending money there. They'll push it as far as they can, and they can still push it because there are still millions of people who are probably on YouTube who are praising Chanel and who are saying, yeah, keep buying Chanel. Like, you know, people are being too dramatic. Let's keep going, lining up in the store. And they're going to keep pushing it, guys, if you want them to. Don't play with them, guys. They are very powerful. Like, they are more powerful than you think. And it is just a big, silly game that they're playing, okay? And if you want to play it, you're going to lose. Just, you know, just step away, guys. Step away from the Chanel. You do not need it. It is just a giant scam.
I could not have said it better myself. A giant scam. We're talking about, you know, the fashion department here. Obviously, their beauty department is becoming more and more greedy as well. At least the perfumes and the cosmetics are still really good. So at least there's that. But in the fashion department, the quality is just not there. Just my opinion. It's all just my opinion. Everything's alleged. And also, this was also just Jessie's opinion, obviously. This is all just my opinion. Everything's alleged. Yeah, Leanne. Jessie did a fantastic job with that video. Wasn't she on fire? Oh my God. I'm like, that's my girl. Because that's how I see, you know, when we are like, you know, when we're together, she gets that fiery. It's incredible to witness. It's incredible to see her fight like that, you know, because Jessie's super kind and sweet and you could poke at her and push and push and push her. But when you push too far, she will let you know that you've pushed too far. And this video was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, just amazing. The passion. Paige says she's released a bunch of good videos lately. Also did one today regarding the wallet on chain and whether it will stay relevant. I mean, Jesse's amazing, you guys. And Jessie also, you know, she also has another job and she's also posting videos daily. Like, she's working her butt off. She's so disciplined. Like, she's so full of passion. It's amazing. It's amazing. I respect her so much. She's just incredible. Incredible. Yes, Jessie's on the road to 10K. She's almost at 10,000 subbies. So you guys go subscribe to Jessie. Let's play the video one more time because I find it super, super, super amazing. Don't go toward the lights, says Kev. She serves as Blaise Batista. Nicole Pancakes. Amen. All right, let's play. Jessie. Wait, let me move to the side because I don't want to cover her up this time. Okay. All right, Jess, hit it.
I don't know, like, they're just trying to cut costs, guys. Like, let's just be real here. Like, they're not doing it in the interest of the consumer. They're never doing anything in the interest of you. They're always just trying to profit the most that they can, and they do it in a very, very sneaky way. They creep up on you guys. They take the quality here, take the quality there, take the packaging here, take the service there, take the money away from the sales associate, cut the commission here. Like, they're very easy, they're very sneaky, guys. Like, they'll slowly creep up on you every day. Little price increase here, little price increase on that. Oh, big price increase twice a year. Like, it's why? What for? It's just to make money, guys. It's just because they want to see how far they can push it. They've pushed it to this point, and if you want them to keep pushing it, they totally will keep pushing it, guys. You just have to keep spending money there. They'll push it as far as they can, and they can still push it because there are still millions of people who are probably on YouTube who are praising Chanel and who are saying, yeah, keep buying Chanel. Like, you know, people are being too dramatic. Let's keep going, lining up in the store. And they're going to keep pushing it, guys, if you want them to. Don't play with them, guys. They are very powerful. Like, they are more powerful than you think. And it is just a big, silly game that they're playing, okay? And if you want to play it, you're going to lose. Just, you know, just step away, guys. Step away from the Chanel. You do not need it. It is just a giant scam.
Allegedly, of course. But yeah. So refreshing. So refreshing to see such passion and just like visceral, just like from the bottom of a soul, just like saying like, oh my God. It's like, you know, like, wake up. Wake up. Yeah. Hey, Nina, good morning from here. Glad I finally catch the live. Hey, sweetie. Colvin Klaus, hey, sweetie. Chanel is so bad right now. Yeah, it's such a mess. But then I watched other videos about the price increase and other YouTubers. And, you know, some... I don't know. It's interesting. People are usually upset, but nobody really wants to voice their true feelings because they all want to keep it family friendly. I'm like, what's the use of making a video about this if you're just going to try to be politically correct about what is to be politically correct about this? Really, I'm getting irritated by those videos that try to see the positive of a price increase when the quality is so low. And then there's those people who say like, oh, Chanel doesn't care for you. They don't care for the middle class, lower class. They just want the rich. That's also not true. So those videos are also super annoying. And then there's those videos that say, oh, but you know, Chanel, oh, the luxury YouTubers, the social media is such a small percentage compared to the amount of clients that they have. So they don't really care that 10 people on social media are complaining about quality issues or price increases. I'm like, don't forget that it's also due to the social media issue that Chanel got so many, or all of these luxury brands got so many more clients than in the past. It's because of social media, which of course is a double-edged sword because it's detrimental to the brands as well, because if they don't want to be overly populating consumers around the world, they don't want to be present too much, hence devaluing their covetability, then they don't want to be too present. And if certain really high in demand popular influencers are talking about their bags, then a lot of other people who follow those influencers are going to want those bags as well, and that's going to be detrimental to the image of the brand. So one way to fight that is to raise prices so not everybody can afford it. Like I can see that, but also I can see the opposite of that. If people start all realizing and spreading the word about their personal bad experiences with these brands, then things will change, because then just like you spread the word how amazing this bag is and then you influenced others to want to own it, well, you can also do the reverse. You can also do the reverse, and you could say, well, hold on a minute. It used to be amazing, but now there are these issues. Will these issues be addressed? Purse on Fleek made a really cool video about her 22 bag, which she bought used, by the way. Check out Purse on Fleek channel down below. I'm going to post her channel down below as well. Gosh, there's so many channels I have to post. I hope I won't forget. But she just posted a great video about her 22 bag, and she bought it used, and she said it. She's like, guys, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, I would not buy this bag full price, ever. There's issues with these bags. She shows the flaws that her bag is already starting to demonstrate. And she says, not going to lie, it's way too soon for this bag to show this type of wear. But I love the bag so much, and I got it secondhand, and I paid less for it than retail, so whatever. And then she also says, and I found it really, really cool that she said that. She said, you know, the 22 bag has been around for a minute now, several seasons. And many, many people have addressed the issues with this bag that they have with this bag. And so Chanel had enough time. Chanel had enough time to address these issues in production. Design flaws, the design flaws that they have. Chanel had enough time to fix these design flaws. But here we are. We're still having issues with this bag. We're still having issues with the 22 bag. Now, granted, she also has a small, not a medium. I had a medium. You know, the bigger the bag, the more difficult it is, because the bigger it is and the easier it is for it to break, because the heavier it gets and the more it tucks on the sides. So Mel's bag is smaller, so it has less weight on it. So her bag is showing less wear at the top parts where the chain comes out, but it's showing a ton of wear at the bottom corners. So good that she said that. She said, you know, the issue is this. Chanel had enough time to address the design flaws of this bag. It had enough time to address the flaws of the leather and how it was coated, how it was treated, or how it was not treated enough. Either it's too thin a coating or too thick a coating on it, on top of the leather. But they had enough time. They had several seasons time to address this issue, and yet they didn't. And we still have the same quality, but they did not address the issue. They did not fix the design flaw. But what did they do instead? Oh, right. They upped the prices 2 to 3 times already since the bag came out. Yeah, got it. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. Gotcha. April says, what do you think folks on YouTube are afraid of when they hold back? April, that's a really good question. Depending what they're talking about, they might be afraid that they're going to be considered not advertiser friendly enough, so that brands are not going to want to contact them for sponsorships. A lot of people are going to be like, yeah, I have to show myself as like passive to the consumer system, passive to the corporate system. I want to show myself as friendly to the brand so that they see that I will always be on their side because I want to earn money. So a lot of these YouTubers are going to act like everything is fine and dandy just because they do not want to compromise any potential future sponsorships, deals, partnership deals with brands. So they're going to weigh their words so carefully to nausea. Because when I when I see somebody lying to me like that, I'm done with that person. Done. You know, and this is why I'm telling you, we should be lucky that we have a platform like this here in the Fashion Bunker where we really talk the real deal. No sugarcoating. You say things like they are. Is there an issue with something? Say it. Is there something fabulous about something? Say it too. Say the great thing. Say the great thing. But say also, criticize also. Learn critical thinking. We're living in a society where critical thinking is being deleted because, you know, brand marketing, capitalism in general functions that way. They want you to stop thinking with your own mind. The best brand, okay, what brands would really want, and this is what brand marketing departments are there for. Brand marketing, their biggest wish is to brainwash you and not allow you to think with your own head. If they had it their way, they would tell you how to think, what you need and what you want. And if they had it their way, you would never question that. You would take it passively. If they tell you you need this product, you say, yes, I do. Here's my money. That's when the brand marketing department has done their job. They don't like it when you start questioning things. Coincidentally, these brands also don't like when their workers internally start questioning things. Oh, you can bet your bottom dollar if at your work right now, and a bunch of you have jobs here, and you know how it is in corporate, they always tell you, oh, give us feedback. We value our co-workers' feedback, our employees' feedback. No, they don't. And you know very well that if you give them negative feedback, you're going to be in trouble. They're going to label you as the complicated one, the difficult one, too opinionated, if not going to get a raise next time. And they let you sneakily know this. So that who wiggles their way to the top? It's the sneaky ones. It's the ones that never have an opinion. It's the ones that keep it to themselves. Oh, they might be hating your guy. They might wish you gone. But they will smile in your face and always be super kind to you. Everything is dandy. Everything is now. Give us feedback. Oh my God, it was amazing. Oh, it was lovely. Oh, it was great. Oh, loved it. Oh my gosh, I love it. You do such a great blah, 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 blah. These people in the system we've built for ourselves right now, these are the people that make it far. They don't have talents except that they lie to your face and they're ready to backstab you at any given moment. So, this is why I also do not trust those YouTubers who are going to sit in front of their camera and lie to you all day long saying how great and dandy everything is. No. Sorry, boo-boo. There you go. Leanne says, my boss would always ask me why I always put the fly in the ointment. Compliance is the currency, says April. Bingo. 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 Lady Bradford says, all these brands promote this attitude that if you buy, you will be happy. Yeah, and they make you feel like you're buying happiness. They make you believe you are, for sure. A lot of them manage to. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been there. We're all victim to it. I mean, come on, let's be honest here. We've all fallen victim to this. We're surrounded by promotion, by advertisement, by ad campaigns all the time, constantly. So obviously you succumb because you don't have the energy to 24/7, 7 days a week, be constantly aware of everything going around you, constantly deflecting every time a brand bombards commercials onto you. Oh, Leon, thank you so much for the tip.
Leon said love donated $2. Dacob says it how it is, heart, you.
Thank you so much. Let me pop a cherry. Yes, queen. And you're not supposed to question anything. You're supposed to passively consume. Coincidentally, you also have to passively go and vote because you believe you have options. The two options they give you is not an option. They're both shit, both sides. So they make you, even that is a lie, making you feel like you have an option when you don't. Oh my God, the world we live in. No, it's just, come on, you guys, seriously. And this is why, and you can't be aware 24/7. Oh, let me deflect this advertisement. Let me deflect that. Sooner or later, you fall for the FOMO. I'm guilty as charged. I'm not preaching here telling you I'm better, holier than thou. I'm a victim. We all are. But I'm just trying to wake up. Do you want to wake up with me? Let me know in the comment section down below. We have come to the end of the live stream. Food for thought, food for thought. I hope you've enjoyed this journey together. And Deeply Erring, thank you so much.
Deeply Erring donated $10. Preach, Dacob.
Thank you so much. Let me pop a cherry. Yes, queen. Thanks, Caleb. Thank you so much. Lux Collection, they won't ever decrease prices. Even if we stop buying, they will still keep increasing. Unfortunately, the classic flap is too high for most people now. It's not even about the classic flap Lux Collection. It's not even about that. It's a bigger picture. It's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. It's a way of life. It's a way of life. Oh my God, Ashlyn, thank you so much.
Ashlyn donated $10. Love your videos always, Dacob.
Thank you so much. Big heart and cherry. Yes, queen. Sharon Cole, thank you, Dacob. Love you. Love you too. Sharonetti says, hi again. Hi, sweetie. Anna Rose, you get over it after a certain amount. You mean, like if they are charging too much, and you just get over it? Oh, you mean you get over the brand marketing? But you need a certain age and experience for that as well, I think, when you get older, maybe. Well, some people don't. But some people do. Kev says, this luxury nightmare is too sweet. So hard to wake up. Oh, for sure. We all love our luxury, let me tell you. But there's ways and ways we can do this. There's ways and ways we can enjoy this. We don't have to always consume. Let me do consume. Like, let me enjoy the stuff I have. Let me enjoy the stuff I have. Why did we get to a point where everybody on social media needed to have 10, 15 Chanel minis? Chanel double flaps. Oh, I need the small in 5 different colors, plus other 5 different materials. Like, enjoy what you have. Oh, D. Higginbotham, thank you so much.
$10 super chat from
Thank
D.
you, thank you. Big heart to you.
Love the live stream. Heart.
Mwah, thank you. Papa Cherry. Yes, queen. And also, I gotta say, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm not saying don't consume luxury. I'm not saying don't consume fashion brands. I'm not saying don't buy this stuff. This is not what I'm saying. I love beautiful objects. I love beautiful things. I love things that motivate me, that give me a feeling of aesthetics, of proportions, of color, of texture, the tactile experience of touching these objects. Like, you know, this sounds crazy, but like the canvas, the Louis canvas, it's such a tactile experience for me. I love touching it. But I'm not saying don't consume these products. What I'm saying is just be aware, because the brand might want to profit off of you in a way that is detrimental to you. Like I said in my other videos, you're entering a business agreement when you buy something from a brand. It's like a business partnership. If it's beneficial to both, that's good business. That's good business. But if it starts being beneficial just to one party and not to the other, that's not good business. That's not good business anymore. Now, I'm just saying, balance out what is fair. When you know what is fair to you, you go for it. Even if you agree or disagree with me, doesn't matter. You do you, obviously. Of course you do you. And I wouldn't want it any other way. I'm just saying, you know, once the quality starts degrading, prices keep going up, people that work for the brand are unhappy. Any brand now, I'm not talking about any brand in particular. I'm just giving you an example. Prices go up, quality keeps going down. Workers are unhappy, they're not getting salary raises. Everybody keeps saying the prices are going up because sourcing raw materials is expensive and this and that, distribution and this and that. But then they pay out dividends of billions of dollars to each other. That's money that they decided to keep for themselves. 1 or 2 people get to have $5 billion. And the thousands of people working for them don't get a raise. And the thousands of people working for them don't get a chance to have a normal break for lunch. And hundreds of thousands of customers that are buying their products get inferior quality products. Money a part of those 5 billion could have been invested in bettering the quality. No, because 2 human beings need $5 billion, of course, because what's $5 billion? You know, you can spend them like that. You need more, actually. You need much more and more and more. Well, how much is enough? What's enough? Can we like set a number? What's enough? After what number can you say, you know what, now I can actually invest more money in bettering the quality of our products? Like, when are you going to do that? Like, when have you earned enough billions to then finally say, oh, you know, now I can actually sit back a little, enjoy, let others have something as well? When are we going to come to that point? This is what Jesse was saying. We're never going to come to that point as long as we keep buying this shit. I want to say thank you to the mods for keeping us safe. Thank you to Debbie. Thank you to Kev. Thank you to Nicole and all the other mods who were sleeping. I still thank everybody. Bubbles, hit it.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. Thanks to Debbie, Jesus, Audrey, Asia, Nicole, and Kev. Bubbles loves you.
Big heart to the mods, and we always love our live stream because we are living ferret.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
And then we have moments with Discord, and then we're dying ferret.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
Don't forget to join me. Become a member today, tier 1 or tier 2 member, or patron, Super Dacob all spelled together on Patreon, for extra perks and pre-shows every Saturday. We just had a 2-hour pre-show today. In fact, let me tell you, the shade that went down in the pre-show, and this is when we say cha.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
But then we always find a way to meet halfway, no matter how in disagreement we are, because we'll go, we'll go. Hey, Julie Scott. Quick hello, Dacob. I just got home. Hey, sweetie. We're just about to end it here. But hi and bye, Julie. We did not have a donut today. Don't worry. No, there was no donut teas today. Haley Miles, I dine at the music of a ha. Greatest hits is I'm a baby. You best believe. And of course, to round it all off, you know, we always meet, Bubbles always has a moment for us, and we reached 60,000 subbies just the other day. By the way, go subscribe also to Essentially Dacob, my perfume channel. We just reached 5,000 subscribers there for lovely perfume videos. There's a new perfume video coming out tomorrow, and it's a special one, by the way. But also Totally Dacob, pop culture channel. Haven't posted in a while, but go subscribe there. Support that channel as well, because more videos are coming there soon. But what I want to say is Bubbles sometimes wants to celebrate festive occasions like the 60,000 subscribers, and Bubbles wrote a poem. Now, we were laughing our butts off the other day, so let's play Bubbles' poem as well as we... Oh, can we get to 350 before we go? Oh, okay, Kev. Are we at 350? Where are we? Oh my gosh, we can do 350. You guys, let's do... We need 16 more likes Oh, yeah, let's do 350. That would be amazing if we could reach 350 locks. Yes, queen. 350, 336, 336. Do I have 337, 337, 337, 337? 338, 338, okay, all right, 339, 339, 339, 339, 339, 338. We're still at 338. We could do 350 before we hear Bubbles' poem. 342. We need 8 more. 342. We need 8 more. Thanks, Kev, by the way. 341. We lost one. Somebody thumbed down the video. Aren't you sneaky? Oh, we lost another one. We're at 340. So I guess we still need 10. Yeah, you see, there's always trolls watching. Lovely. 341. Dying Ferret. What word did Bubbles pronounce in her poem that had us dying? Oh, thank you so much.
55 donated
Gail
$20. Love the live streams. Been subscribed for more than 5 years.
Oh.
Love the fashion bunker.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Big heart to you. Very, very generous. And Papa Cherry. Yes, queen. Yes. Yes. Little hearts. Little hearts. Big heart. And 6 more to go. And deeply erring, you're gonna hear when we reach 350 likes, then Bubbles is gonna say the poem. And actually, we did. The word was cuisine. The word was cuisine. Come on, let's have 6 more likes, you guys, and then we can play the song. Winnie Diaz, just dying ferret. Trolls return to the musty bridges, says Page D. Oh my God, better late than ever. Jason, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Saying, love you. The trolls need a hug, Dacob. Aw, poor little trolls. 346, we need 4 thumbs up, and then we get a poem. Three thumbs up, and then we get a poem. 3 thumbs up, and we get a poem. It's like pulling teeth up in here. Melissa Fox is better late than ever. Hey, Melissa Fox. How's it going, sweetie? Yes, cuisine, deeply erring. Cuisine, honey. Oh, I see what's going on here. You don't want me to go. That's why you're taking away the thumbs up. You want me to stay longer. Super cute, though. I hear Jason, your thing popped up here. The tier 2 member chat, the monthly chat, no, is it a chat or is it a comment? And we reached 351 likes. All right, you guys, let's hit the poem. Reverse psychology, baby.
Hey, everybody gather around! Super Dacob's hit a milestone now, 60K subscribers and counting, luxury and lifestyle. It's astounding. Super Dacob, we celebrate you for all the content that you do, from fashion to travel and cuisine. You bring the best of the luxury scene.
Oh my God, this was cuisine. Like, super Dacob, slowly in the sea. Bubbles, are you in the snow globe? Like, I'm sure you're somewhere in there. Cuisine. And to end, we have our beautiful, beautiful opera, the Dame du Jour. Madame Ross, would you mind to sing a little Dying Ferret for us?
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret. Or something like that. Please let me sing it in for you.
Oh. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you loads. Hope to see you soon in the next live stream, which might just be sooner than you think because Paris Fashion Week is ending on Tuesday. Maybe we do a little surprise live stream on Wednesday. Go into Paris Fashion Week together. What say you? We'll keep that as a cliffhanger. And until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye.